Hey, hey.
G'day, g'day, everyone.
Hey, Tim. Hey, Conklin. Welcome in.
Hey, Laura.
Hey, Laura. You keep pushing me over.
You are right on the edge.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No.
See?
We're fighting over space.
The final frontier.
Okay, I'm Collette.
I'm Grant.
And together we're the
Simple Joys.
And welcome into Tuesday night trivia of fruit and vegetables. Carrots.
What was that?
Carrots. Hey, Angela. Hey, Deep in the Woods. Hello.
G'day, g'day.
Hey, Draft Horse Diva.
G'day, Diva.
Just fixing me paperwork up here.
How's everyone's week been?
We've had a fairly hectic week, haven't we?
Feels like now there's a fly in here.
That's all right. Adds to the theme. Nice vegetables on the wall.
Thanks.
Hey, the Wilders.
Hey, the Wilders.
Jack and Zen. You were starting to say?
Oh, it feels like our weeks have been so busy for the last month.
Yeah. Did you plough the East 40, Grant?
Yep.
Anybody for corn?
That's where I got the corn from.
You just have a banana. Hey, Kimberly.
Hello, Kimberly.
Now, we have been so slack that we are going to actually do your hot tamales, just Grant and I, today, and then we'll film the kids this afternoon, I think, with them, because we just keep running out of time. So we might do that right now. Just have one.
Tamales.
Just have one. Don't put it off any longer.
You're going to have to wait for me then.
Okay. Oh, you can do it half time. We'll do it at half time.
I'll be back in a minute.
Corn around your neck won't keep the vampires away. You're supposed to use garlic. No worries, Wilders. Thanks for popping in anyway. Gus is finished for the week for work, so we've got 2 days off before we have to start taking him back out to work. So we're going to have a little family get-together this evening. And last week's winners was Tim's World and the Couch Family. Awesome. It's the first day of spring. Lovely. We've got more cyclones off the coast. But it's normal for this time of year anyway. We normally get a little bit of rain going into winter, which is going to be awesome. How you going? Oh, it's snowing for Jack and Zen. And got storms for Laura. So when does the snow actually go away for you, Jack and Zen? Jack and Zen. Zach and Jen. I am. There's just 2 names that I get stuck on. Hello. Hello, Melissa from the Kiwi family. Can you grab them off the box up there, baby? It's hot here and going to be in the 90s this week. We need rain bad, says Kimberly. I know. I keep saying Jack and Zen.
How you going, Jack and Zen?
And chairs on wheels slide.
This corn look great.
Yeah. Okay. So we are going to try a hot tamale. These came
Hot tamale.
These came from deep in the woods. So we're just going to.
You found hot tamales deep in the woods.
Going to try one, and then.
Thank you very, very much, Deep in the Woods, for sending us a little package.
And then this afternoon, when we've got Grant's mum, Gus's girlfriend, and the boys, we might
do a video.
Yeah. Hey, coping alone. I can't open them.
Oh, do you want to wait till this afternoon?
No, we'll try one now. Drum roll. You're right.
Yeah.
Hey, Annie Penny. Hey, G. Brockman.
I don't know why I was expecting them to be brown.
I thought, are they red?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought they would be red.
Oh,
they
look like tablets.
I'll take the red one.
Okay. Now, I'm a bit of a sook when it comes to hot, spicy food.
It doesn't smell hot.
So if it's anything like chili, I'll be crying. Ready?
Tastes like a gingerbread man.
I've never seen them before. This is one of the things Deep in the Woods sent us. A packet of hot tamales. They're not hot.
No, they taste like
unless they're hot on the inside.
No, I've bitten into it. It tastes like I've eaten about 20 gingerbread houses.
Yeah. 20 gingerbread houses.
Oh, I said that because they were bigger than little gingerbread men.
Oh, there it is, just a little bit.
Awesome, hey, I like them.
Hey, Pickerick.
Thank you.
Good evening, sir.
I was expecting them to go burn your mouth, but yeah.
All this time I was a bit worried, but yeah.
Yeah, now you know, yes.
On the front of the packet, it's got like flames everywhere, and it says hot tamales. I was thinking, oh, these things are going to blow my head off. No, that's nice.
Yep. Thank you for that.
Thank you very much, Deep in the Woods.
Poor gingerbread town, I know. I'm going through their town and crumbs flying everywhere. My bell did not ring.
Oh, no.
You need to hit it again.
Yeah, maybe.
Sorry,
Shannon, maybe try unclicking it and putting it back on or something. I don't know. Because I thought for sure I'd be able to ring your bell.
Okay, as I mentioned earlier, we're going to have a family gathering this afternoon. We've met Gus's new girlfriend, but Gus's girlfriend has got a little girl. And so we get to meet her this afternoon. And it's the first time that we're going to have a little girl hanging around. And we went shopping yesterday and brought, I'm going to go get it.
We've got 4 kids, but we had all boys. And we haven't got any grandkids yet. So we just got our 4 sons. And we've never got to buy like girly stuff unless very, very rarely, like for birthdays and stuff, I buy my nieces something. But we actually got to go through all the girls section in the shopping yesterday, and there's so many cute things. I couldn't believe it. There's heaps more to choose from for girls. It was hard not to buy too many things. I just want to spoil her, and I haven't even met her.
I know, you could go crazy buying little girls' stuff.
Hey, Manic, welcome in.
Okay. So, we got to buy a little mermaid.
A little doll.
So, because she's going to stay the night.
Yeah, so for her first trip over, we wanted to give her a little doll.
Yeah, so that's what we brought her. Little mermaid.
Isn't it cute?
I know. It was just so adorable.
Yeah, I reckon G on it. There's and the clothes too. So many pretty things.
I know. Could get lost in like little unicorns. Unicorns are crazy here, aren't they?
I saw one this morning. It was just insane the way it was running
Yeah,
around.
I'm pretty sure she'll love it. Yeah.
3.
She's 3-year-old. And so, yes. Baby, can you move your arm a little bit? Thank you. So,
Look, I turned it from red to white.
she's going to be so spoiled because we've never had a little girl. And I just have to try and rein it in a little bit.
Anyone want a banana? Have a banana.
Your banana's got hair.
Oh, that's off the corn.
It's off the corn. Hey, Shannon. I know it's going to be crazy. It's exciting. And
Yeah, well, I'd always said I can't wait to have a granddaughter when our kids start having kids because we never got to have a girl. And I thought with the granddaughter I'll be able to spoil her, but the girlfriend Gus has got now came ready-made with a little girl already. So
yeah.
Looking forward to meeting her.
Yeah, well, as I said, we've met the girlfriend because they've only just started dating. I think they've been together a month.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shannon doesn't want a hairy banana.
I was trying to stick these corns to my hat. I wanted them to stand up on my hat, like, because the ears of corn, so ears. And I was trying to duct tape them to the hat, and I was getting Gus to help me, and it wasn't working at all. So I ended up making a necklace.
Would have been too heavy. Too heavy for your hat. Sorry, excuse me. Okay, we might get stuck into it, eh? No? No. No.
I never say no the first time you ask. I mean,
never say yes.
I never say yes the first time you ask.
Oh, also, I didn't tell you, but you know how you got your special cup yesterday?
Yes.
I ordered a second cup last night.
Mario.
Yes. Yeah. Because yesterday he brought one of those new, you don't have it on you, heat-changing retro game cup. Don't tell secrets. And he really wanted the Mario one, but they didn't have any in store. So I went online last night and brought one for you.
Yes, I learned lots of secret at the vineyard conference because I heard it through the grapevine.
Not much longer will you be mine.
Oh.
Hey, hey. Or I gotta do. Wish a pineapple, shake a tree. I gotta do. Who remembers that song? No, you haven't missed it. We haven't even started.
All right. Yeah, we haven't started yet. Also, everyone, we haven't even hit it. Live chat.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Don't forget on your chat box, go up to the top left-hand corner of the chat box, click on where it says top chat, and that'll drop down your option. Click on live chat. Make sure you choose live chat so you see everything in chat.
We're really good, just me. Just doing our thing.
And yes, much appreciated if you can hit the thumbs up for us. Thank you.
So Grant, as we were saying earlier, Grant's been running back and forth to taking Grant to Gus to work. Had a little bit of drama out there the other night, didn't you?
Speak up. Something wrong with my ears.
They're painted on.
This is real corn.
Real corn. Hey, Caesar Salsa?
So,
Dave 2D Vlogs sent me here.
awesome.
Welcome in. Welcome to join us.
Thanks for coming to say good day.
Say
I'm
g'day.
Grant.
And I'm Collette.
And together, we're the Simple Joys.
And we are in Queensland, Australia. So we'll say g'day.
All the better to hear you with, Shannon.
Droopy long ones.
What?
Lavender flower. Oh, there's a corn. I thought they were droopy ones.
Oh, droopy bananas. No, there's 2 corns and a banana. My banana's not droopy.
I just shake my head at you.
At halftime, I might peel my banana and eat it. So this week's theme, if anyone hasn't been here before, we do a different theme every week for trivia. Once the live stream goes up to video, if you want to put any comments on suggesting any themes, we take that into account. This week's theme is dun, 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 dun,
Fruit and vegetables.
fruit and vegetables.
Droopy hairy banana.
Oh, no.
Doesn't sound like a good
sound
combination. Appealing.
Yeah, so this week is fruit and vegetable. Every week we'll dress up the back wall, decorate it, try and dress up ourselves a bit.
I didn't get dressed up today.
No.
I can
We're
be
just going to be a bit fruity.
Yeah, I can be a bit fruity today.
And also every week we give a prize.
On the prizes.
This week's prize is bum, ba,
I haven't grabbed the Vegemite out of the cupboard.
Okay.
So you get a little kangaroo brooch,
Brooch or badge.
little card,
Simple Joys card.
sticker,
Simple Joys sticker.
and a magnet,
An Australian shaped flag magnet.
and then
Probably a little Vegemite.
Vegemite.
So just a little pack from the Simple Joys from Australia. And we'll send that out, and it takes anywhere from 10 days to 2 weeks usually.
Yep. And if anybody that has won previously, we normally just slip something extra in there for you guys. So we have a little bit of an idea who our winners are previously.
I'm a little bit country.
Get your merch, yes, our merchandise.
Yeah, right. There's our awesome wrench holder, our Conklins. Anyone wants to check out each other's channel too, go right ahead. Show each other some support. There's awesome channels in here. This fruit and veg theme was sort of talked about this a few weeks back. It was sort of, I think someone sort of suggested it, and I forget who.
Probably Pickering.
Probably Pickering. I thought we'd better try and give Pickerick something easy so he might be able to get more than 2 points and beat his personal record.
And there's so many awesome people that join us on a trivia that try really hard but just don't get in there that first.
It's very hard to get up on the board. So if you even get up on the board with 1 or 2, you're doing really well.
Hey, Jennifer.
Hey, Patterson family.
Hey. Oh, I was just about to say that.
I beat you.
And then I heard it. Perfect theme for spring.
Yeah. It's autumn. Just started autumn for us, or fall.
Oh, I wouldn't think it's just yet, Pickering.
Yeah.
You don't know what the questions
Okay,
are.
question 1. What's the red fruit that Pickerick grows?
Hey, Susan.
Now, we've got a couple of people in here that grow. We've got gardens or little veggie patches or big veggie patches. I grow a little bit myself, not too much. I like to try and grow some pumpkin, cucumber.
Squash.
See, cucumber and zucchini I can feed to my fish. I've got a lot of fish tanks, and they love that on the bottom, especially the plecos. So I grow that for the fish, and then we've tried growing tomatoes and silver beet. Anything we don't eat, the goats eat anyway.
You know, cucumber is 96% water.
No. Lettuce is probably similar too, isn't it?
I only know that little fun fact because of researching for everybody.
We're going to get smart doing all these trivias.
I know. And that's like a banana is, what did that say? It grows the herb. The plant is a herb or something. And the fruit is something else.
Yeah.
A bean or something.
No.
I'm not sure. I can't recall that one. Hey, Be Happy.
Hello, Be Happy.
Turbo Fish.
Oh, that's what I was up to. If anyone hasn't been here before for the trivia, we do a different theme every week. We give prizes every week. And
we have fun every week.
This week is fruit and veg. And we start off just asking question. If you know the answer, type it in as quick as you can. And the first 3 correct answers on our screen will give those 3 people 1 point each. And after 30 questions, we'll add up all the points. Whoever's got the most points gets a prize. That's
what we could have done. We could have got a blender and blended lots of stuff. And you could drink it. You could drink it.
You blend a drink.
Yeah. I'll work the machine. Okay, are you going to start now?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's get started on fruit and vegetables. I reckon I eat the banana and you eat the corn raw.
No.
Rightio. If everyone's ready, also, if you think you're getting a bit of lag, you can hit the refresh button there. It's up there somewhere for you guys.
Up there.
And that's just a little circle with the arrow on it. Not there.
No. Down.
There. There.
No.
There. Yeah, the little circle with the arrow on it is your refresh. That'll restart your stream and hopefully do away with lag.
And if I haven't said hello to you, I'm sorry. I'll say hello to everyone and thank you for joining us.
And one more reminder, hit live chat on your chat options. Choose live chat.
Okay. Knuckles ready.
Ready?
That hurts. It hurts my arm. Okay.
Good luck, everyone. Let's jump into it.
Okay, number 1. Hi, Laurie. Which green vegetable is actually a flower?
I never even realised this because I haven't ever grown it. It's a green vegetable, and the part we cook is actually its flower.
Which green vegetable is actually a flower? Conklin first in with broccoli.
Just me next in the board with broccoli, and then deep in the woods.
Deep in the woods.
Pickerick, Susan, Annie Confetti, Coping Alone, they all got broccoli, but we're just going to take the first 3 answers, and that was Conklin's, Just Me, and Deep in the Woods. Okay, we have our first 3 on the board.
And also, after the video, after the live stream goes up to video, you can watch back and you can see all the answers and everything in the
Yeah, that's really cool now. When you watch the video back afterwards, if you just want to have a look at it, you can see what we see, how it comes up on the side of the screen for us to order the chat.
Yeah. So we're not playing favorites. We just take the first 3 that we see and we give them the point. Okay, number 2.
G'day, Lavender Flower.
Number 2, which American state produces the most potatoes?
This should be an easy one for people in the USA.
Yeah.
Which American state produces the most potatoes? There we go. They're rolling in already.
Okay.
Conklin Arts first with Idaho, Annie Confetti, and then Zen and Jack. You got me really thinking about that now, so I don't say Jack and Zen.
I just say the Couch family.
The Couch family with Idaho, and then all the correct answers after them.
Awesome.
Look at all the answers. Awesome, awesome, awesome.
Idaho.
Hey, DK. Way to go, Idaho.
We say it right, Idaho.
Idaho. Oh, yeah.
I think so.
Idaho. No, Idaho.
Excuse me. Okay, number 3. Idaho. Yes, Idaho.
Oh, I don't think you are, Kimberly.
Hey, Leslie Faye, welcome in.
Jen and Zen. Zen and Jack. Jen and Jack. What? Hey, Leslie.
Okay, what kind of fruit is a kumquat?
Kumquat. What kind of fruit is a kumquat?
I'll just call them the couch family. What kind of fruit is a kumquat?
We should be getting a package any day from the Couch family too. They've been nice enough to send us a package all the way from the USA.
Okay, so I will take a citrus or an orange. I'll take both answers because
that's what it is.
Okay, so Conklin is with citrus, Tim's World with orange,
and Shannon with orange.
And Shannon Smith.
And Kimberly was just 4th.
Okay, I'll go back down.
Manic was 5th. Heaps of right answers coming in. I know the internet speeds and the different servers and everything, we get them come through different to what it's probably going to look like on your screen.
Yeah. Bangarang.
Bangarang.
Okay, number 4. Which element is in bleh?
As long as you have fun with it, Lavender. We unfroze?
We unfroze. We
froze up, as I was saying. As long as you have fun with it, Lavender, that's all that matters.
Okay, which element in the soil gives onions their distinctive smell?
So onions suck this element out of the soil, and that's what makes them smell. Yeah, when Collette first asked me this question, my first guess was nitrogen, but it's not, and it makes sense once you hear it. What's in the ground and the elements that normally stinks? Yeah, it smells like bad eggs.
No one has said it. Manic.
Hey, Manic's first in with the correct answer, which is sulfur.
Okay, Manic.
When I went to New Zealand as a kid, I went over there to see relatives when I was really young.
And I'll take Jennifer because I can read typo, so that's all right.
Yeah, when we went to New Zealand, there's a place over there called Rotorua, and it's got all like bubbling mud pits. And I think it's because it's like old volcanic area. I'm not sure. But a lot of the gases that come up out of the ground is all sulfuric acid and sulfur smells. And that smells really
Isn't
strong.
it also known as the land of the long white cloud or something like that?
That's New Zealand, the whole place. Rotorua.
Yeah.
The native tongue Maori, they call New Zealand Rotorua, which means a long white cloud.
Okay, number 5. What is ketchup made from?
Which fruit, and that's a fruit, not a vegetable, is ketchup mainly made from?
Same at Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Oh no, they didn't hear the question. Okay. You got Conklin.
That was a nice quick one.
Deep in the woods.
And Pickerick's on the board.
Pickerick tries so hard to get on the board, like everybody else. But you.
A lot of times I see the right answers come up and they're just not in the top 3.
Yeah.
So.
And Grant goes over to Pickerick's channel and they laugh about it, really. Okay, number 6. Oh, this one is easy.
Anyone I missed that's come in, welcome in. Have fun with the trivia. Don't be shy to have a guess. Just type in your guess as soon as you can.
Yeah.
And if anyone gets the most points at the end of it all, we'll send a package from Australia to you. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. If you're in the UK, USA, South Pole, doesn't matter.
And it's just all in fun. You come here, have some fun, some laughs, and play trivia. I haven't even said the question. Okay, what's yellow and has ears even though it's a vegetable? I gave it away earlier. Yeah, I held that up and then you started talking. Okay, so we've got lavender. I'm going to have need another piece of paper. And corn. Shannon, corn.
Have a banana.
Oh my goodness, it's flying. And Deep in the Woods with corn.
I don't know whether you need to, but there's the option to slow down chat too if you ever want to.
Oh, I can just go back up. I can chase it. I chase it with my cursor.
If you feel like you're missing any text or anything, just make sure that you've hit the live chat option.
That's one thing that you have struggled to grow and actually bear. The corn. You've tried it before.
I only tried 1 year. I tried once, and it was only maybe half a dozen plants I put in.
Yeah, like we can get the stalks and everything to come up, but it won't produce the corn.
Or it started to produce them, but they stayed real little, and something went wrong. And then I had a really hard time with tomatoes this year too. Nearly all of them got stung by that. I'm not sure what insect does it, but there's a tiny little black hole on the outside of the tomato, and then on the inside it goes all black and yucky where they sting it. I think it's some sort of fruit wasp or something that stings the tomato and then makes it rotten. But I lost about 30 tomatoes through that.
Yeah, and you actually ate one and you were
I was sick the next night.
Okay, question number 7. Which fruit has the most fat content?
Which fruit has the highest fat content?
I met a guy the other day. He wanted to take me for a ride, but he didn't have an avocado.
That's not how it goes.
I'm terrible at telling jokes.
Hey, you met so this guy you met, he didn't have a lot of money, but he did avocado.
Yeah. There you go.
He didn't own his own house, but he did avocado.
DK and confetti. I never said I was a good joke teller. And Deep in the Woods. Avocado. I love avocado.
It's all fat. No, it's not all fat. It's got heaps of good stuff in it. Avocados are really good for you.
You mash it up and put it on toast with salt and pepper.
But the fat too, just me, it's the good type of fat too. I think it's good for cholesterol. There's certain types of fat, like animal fat is usually bad for cholesterol, and plant fat or oil is good for it.
Okay, number 8.
Yeah, the healthy fat.
It's long and orange and grows underground. These ones are easy. It's long and orange and grows underground. Hey, Deborah Daly,
hey,
Family
Deborah.
Life, welcome in.
I don't know whether I caught Turbo Fish earlier. How you going, Turbo? And cooking alone.
You got Mr. R. Conklin up the top.
Mr. R. Conklin.
And Deep in the Woods.
Don't you love what Collette did with the back wall?
Oh, I was doing that at 10:30 last night.
She put the brown sheet up so it looks like
Kiwi family.
the soil underground, carrots, grass, pumpkin leaves, and a fair bit of her glass
That's
fruit.
my glass fruit on the back wall. Now, I have actually got a soft landing here in case they fall off the wall. But yeah, they're my glass fruit.
Thanks for those hot tamales again, deep in the woods. I can't believe I was so worried about that.
Okay.
I was really expecting to be breathing fire or something.
So Art Conklin, Deep in the Woods, and Melissa from the Kiwi family all got a point up the top. Lavender. Okay. Number 9.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Number 9.
This yellow fruit likes to hang around in bunches. This yellow fruit likes to hang around in bunches. The Couch family.
Have a banana.
The Couch family, any confetti, and coping alone. You're right. You just might have to break it.
I was going to eat it.
It doesn't want to be eaten. I'm going to get smacked in the head here. I'm trying to pull it up. Okay, number 10. Let me get back down to the bottom. Okay. What fruit is named after a little New Zealand bird? What fruit is named after a little New Zealand bird? Do you want me to break it?
The fruit is brown on the outside.
Helps having nails.
Yeah, I'll just pull that one off. Now I've got a skin flopping around me necklace. Dum, dum, dum.
It doesn't smell ripe. I love when you know that it's completely ripe. It smells a bit green.
It's not 100% ripe.
Yeah.
It's nearly there.
Okay. Sorry, the Couch family.
It's nearly ripe. Just it's got a little bit of that dryness.
And Susan.
When they're not quite ripe, they got that real dry taste.
Yeah, I love the smell of ripe. But they can trick you too, because sometimes they look right.
Them tricky bananas.
Sometimes they look right, but then you open them and then they're not, and then they're no good. Okay, number 11. Which?
Zach was just saying Jen's not there. So
Okay.
the Couch family is just Zach at the moment.
It's just Zach. Hey, Mark.
Good for frying. Fried banana.
Yeah.
When I was little, I hated cooked banana.
There was a chicken place that used to do.
I always wonder where your sentences are going. We're talking about fried banana and you say a chicken place. There's a chicken place.
No, there was a chicken place that used to do.
Bananas.
You're making my eyes water from laughing.
There's a chicken place that used to do bananas.
They used to do deep fried bananas and fried pineapple.
Big Rooster.
Yes, they did.
That was the name of the chicken place. Big Rooster.
Yeah, Big Rooster.
I remember their fried pineapple.
Okay.
Did they do banana?
Yes, they did. And it actually tasted really nice.
Banana.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Which of these fruit grow on a creeper? Grapes, orange, guava, or mango?
Creeper or vine?
Yeah. Make my eyes water. Okay, Kumquat.
Okay, Zach was first up there with grape, then Conklin, and then Deep in the Woods. And then just behind Deep in the Woods, Colette's got the arrow covering it.
Sorry. I had to do it. We got Melissa.
Melissa from the Kiwi
Hickory,
family.
Lavender Flower, Coping Alone, Shannon, Dick, Manic, Leslie, Granny Takes a Trip. Welcome in, Granny Takes a Trip. I snuck in there. I didn't see you earlier. I didn't know what a creeper was.
Creeper.
A creeper is a climbing vine.
Well, you should wear a necklace like mine, just me, and you can eat wherever you go.
I thought you meant creeper like a creepy guy.
I wish I put more bananas on my necklace now. Oh, look, I've got corn hair.
I know, you're covered in corn hair. A creeper from Minecraft. We could have hung him on the back wall. Okay.
Now I've got more hair on my shirt than my head.
Number 12. What acid gives citrus fruit their distinctive sharp flavor?
Battery acid? No?
No.
Sulfuric acid?
No.
Oh.
Catch family.
Follow the chemistry teacher.
Deep in the woods and Manic.
Catch family. DK.
Yep.
Deep in the woods. DK is up there with citric.
Yep. Number 13. Approves up.
So it was citric acid, all those people that got the right answer?
Is the audio and the visual good, camera good?
I know how to make the camera fuzzy.
Don't make the camera fuzzy. Don't anger the camera.
Step away from the camera.
Everybody all right?
Yeah, just me is here. Leslie?
Yeah, she's here. Okay, awesome.
If you don't think you're seeing all the chat, Leslie, just make sure you've chosen the
The live chat up the top. You've got a live chat up the top, or you've got top chat. Choose live chat.
If it says top chat in the top of your comments, just go up and change it to live chat.
No worries, Danielle. She said, okay, I can't type fast enough on my phone. I'll play next time when I can type on my keyboard. Yeah, you have a hard time typing on your phone.
Yeah, the other night I went into Pickerick's live stream with my phone for the first time, and it was so hard for me to try and keep up and type. I have a hard time typing on those little touch screens.
And you need a little stylus. A little.
Yeah, but even then, I'm just so used to the desktop and the keyboard. I just got a cough. Hang on.
At the top of the chat window, it says live chat or top chat. I'm not sure if you're on a phone or anything. I'm not sure. Okay. You're right.
Yeah, sorry about that. A bit of banana stuck in my throat, I think.
It dried you out. I got a little bit of coffee left.
Because the banana was just a touch green, it was really dry, and I don't think that helped.
Do you want some of my coffee, or have you got some?
I've still got some.
Okay.
My eyes are watering now.
My coffee is cold. Okay, number 13. Which popular fruit is a cross between a peach and a plum?
I'm okay, everyone. Thank you.
Yeah, he's okay.
Which popular fruit, it's a stone fruit, is a cross between a plum and what?
A peach.
A peach.
You're such a peach.
Oh, you're such a plum. Together we must be a nectarine.
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 lavender. Okay, so we got the couch family, lavender, and deep in the woods.
Oh, aren't you a lovely peach?
I only like peach if they're sliced and in their syrup. I cannot just eat a peach.
Canned peaches.
Yeah, I can only
Millions of peaches, peaches for me. Millions of peaches, get peaches for free. Look out!
And I like plum jam.
They were put there by a man in a factory downtown.
Which fruit, starting with the letter P, is very high, has very high levels of sugar?
Ah, this is a different sort of one. This isn't. It's not. I don't think it is. I don't think it's citrus. I'm not sure what class of fruit is. But I know they also use it like a laxative. No one's got it yet. It starts with P, very high in sugar, and I think it's popular in senior citizens because it keeps them regular. It's like a light laxative, I think, this fruit.
Oh, nobody has it just yet.
No one has it yet.
Well
There
done,
we go.
lavender.
Lavender flowers first in. And
That was a little bit tricky.
Mark's Dark Aquarium. Hey, Mark, I didn't see you come in, mate. How you doing?
Got him earlier.
Papaya. Susan. G'day, Susan. Susan is the other lady that joins in the
And
cooking
Annika
competitions with Rick and Country Girl. What did they do last? Goulash.
Yeah.
Very
So,
nice.
prunes. I like dates. Ooh, paper blew
I'll
away.
give you a date, baby.
It's been a long time since
Where do you
we've
want to
had a
go?
date.
We had a date the other night for your birthday.
Yeah, but we had kids with us.
No.
So that's not actually a date.
Okay, that's a family night out.
That's a family night out. Yeah, I like dates. You made me lose my.
Which date?
You made me lose my.
25th of December.
No, you know what a good date is?
13th of March.
No, the 29th of March.
That's our anniversary.
That's our anniversary. That's all right. Just ignore it.
Don't bring it here if it's telemarketers.
He's not available at the moment. Okay, number 15. What is Kos or iceberg?
Kos, can you spell it, please?
K-O-S.
Kos and iceberg are varieties of what?
Thank you, Coping Alone.
Ooh, Zach's onto it.
Bam! Just like that.
Coping Alone. I thought Pickerick would have been one of the first in with this.
Okay.
Okay, so Zach from the Couch family, Conklin and Coping Alone. And then just after them, just missed out on a point, was DK and Kiwi family. Coping Alone, just me. Heaps of right answers in there.
It's me. Answer the phone. Okay, we'll do a quick tally.
No, I'm busy, Shannon. I'm doing trivia. Ring back later.
Call back later. Okay, I'll do a quick tally because we've reached the halfway point.
Ah, halfway already. Do something quick.
Went really quick. And we've spoken and talked
we
in
have
between.
spoken. That's how they got the questions. Live streams are really boring if you don't speak. They're probably glad we've spoken.
Oh my goodness. Okay, we have Conklin, you're throwing me. I'm getting confuzzled.
As Jen would say, you're getting fun-duddled.
Or confuzzled.
Schmozzled.
Confuzzled.
There you go, we've got a new one again.
A new one. Okay, Conklin with 9. Deep in the Woods with 7. The Couch Family with 7. Then we've got Shannon Manek and DK and Coping on 2. We've got Lavender on 3. Just Me on 1. Tim World on 1. Jennifer on 1. Pickerick on 1. Kiwi on 1. Susan on 1. And Mark Ark on 1. So
well done, everyone on the board.
Fun title.
See you later, Leslie. Take care.
Thanks for stopping in, Leslie. Okay.
Get your merch. Hey, this is one of our shirts in merchandise.
Choke yourself. You got, yeah.
I've got corn all over it. The Simple Joys, all the paw prints, and that's our Diesel Boy, our big Great Dane. So that's one of the shirts. We've got shirts that say "Spread the Joy," "Take Time for the Simple Joys."
You've got cups and
coffee cups, stickers,
lots of different things.
So if anyone's ever interested in having a look at that, I think
every shirt, yes, it is.
The links are in details of the videos or on our homepage, and Conklin, just give the link up there then.
DK needs to move closer to Australia so her internet is faster. I don't know whether it's faster. I think we need to move to America so we've got better internet. So I think it works both ways. An island in the middle.
I can't hear you. There's something in my ear.
Uganda has better internet than
There you go. That's better.
Is anybody able to help Deborah Daly with a question? She's on the phone and hit live chat or top chat. Anyone know?
Live chat.
Yeah, but on the phone it's a little bit different, I think, the setup.
FaceTime or Messenger?
It's actual YouTube, guys.
Oh. Asking the wrong person.
Yeah, I would definitely say live chat. Yeah, look, all the answers coming in. Live chat, live chat.
Okay, we'll continue on.
I can't believe how much hair these corns have got.
I know, they're getting all over me.
So did you try these?
You know that makes my necklace tighter.
You're making me all hairy.
Gus is trying one of those hot tamales now deep in the woods.
Tastes a little bit like licorice, actually.
It's
Like
not
licorice.
licorice.
Like black licorice, not raspberry licorice.
That's black licorice is aniseed.
Aniseed. Okay.
The love chat. Love chat, exciting and new.
Love chat after hours.
Love chat, it's waiting for you.
Oh, corn in a fire pit wrapped in alfoil is yummy too.
Yep.
And baked and potatoes wrapped in alfoil and aluminum. Aluminum.
And inside the alfoil you can put the butter and garlic and make it all melt through.
Yum.
Cookout style. Love chat.
Okay. Hey, the Stone Kingdom of WHW. Hey.
The Stone Kingdom of Yahweh.
Alfoil. Aluminium. Aluminum.
Alfoil. Who? Who?
Or elf oil.
Elf oil. Yeah, you put elf oil on it.
They're very hard to catch.
Make the cooking time shorter. Aluminum.
Aluminum.
It's even spelt different in America, I found out.
Yeah.
They spell it aluminum. We spell it aluminium.
Okay, number 16. Which fruits is traditionally
Stop
traditionally used to make wine? Which fruit is traditionally used to make wine?
Grows on a creeper.
It does. couch
You can make wine out of lots of different fruits, but traditionally it's from grapes. You can do strawberry wine, watermelon wine, apple wine. Apple is called cider.
Apple cider.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
The couch, decay, and onion comforter.
Grapes is what we're after for that one.
The Angry Orchard. Made homemade choke cherry wine.
Choke cherry wine.
That sounds different.
Cherry wine.
Okay, number 17. One.
I think that's supposed to say crab apple.
One a day. Okay.
What wine's that? Oh, that's my crap apple. Didn't have any good apples left, so we use them ones.
One a day will keep the doctor away. Name the fruit.
Look at that. We're talking about them. Now, how are you going to tell which one's the answers?
There. Because I was filling in it. Okay, so we got the couch, decay, crap apple, and deep in the woods.
That's right, Tim. Onion a day will keep all of them away.
Number 18. Which fruit has milk inside it?
Ooh.
Which fruit has milk inside it?
This is a trick question because it's not real milk.
Oh, after somebody answers.
Well,
I know, I'm picking it off you. I'm going to have to
save this and put it on my head.
Have to re-vacuum.
Hey, look, I'm going blonde, baby.
Okay, we got DK with coconut, the kiwi family, and deep in the woods. Okay, now that the answer's been revealed, you just tried that coconut water?
I hate it.
It's disgusting. I don't know how anybody can drink it.
I think it's tapering off now, but here it was a real trend for the last 6 months. Yeah. Everyone thought it was a big health kick drinking coconut water. Oh, it's terrible.
Hey, fairy frequency. Yeah.
You put the lime in the coconut.
Yeah, I can't get into it. I just cannot drink the coconut water. I haven't tried it. Yeah, you're not missing out on anything.
Lime in the coconut.
It's supposed to be really good for you, but yeah. See, just me likes it. It's supposed to be good for you, but
No.
And Jennifer likes it too. See,
coconut water. Yeah, I don't
know. I think it's an acquired taste. Number.
Hey, old fairy frequency.
Expensive. Yeah, it's a bit expensive. Number 19. Which fruit is the symbol of hospitality? Now, in the olden days, they used to give this to people as a gift. And they used to actually sit it on windowsills also. You're making me itchy, baby.
So a lot of people look at it as a really tropical fruit, but it's just everywhere here. But I suppose we're a subtropical state.
Well done, Annie Confetti. The correct answer is pineapple. Annie Confetti.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea.
And Tim's World.
SpongeBob SquarePants, who lives in a pineapple under the sea.
It's a pineapple.
Pineapple. Pineapple.
Pineapple.
Pineapple is part of the Tillandsia family, which is air plants.
Air plant.
So the what you call Spanish moss or old man's whiskers, what you see a lot of in the south and Florida, in the swamps and that sort of thing. That I'm pretty sure you call it Spanish moss. We call it old man's whiskers, or we've got a couple of different names for it, but it's a Tillandsia, and that is actually related to the pineapple. Pineapples can grow without soil.
Yeah. Well, see, once upon a time, or not so long ago, they used to sell the pineapples with the heads, and you used to be able to bring them home, chop the head off, and plant the top, and it will regrow.
Yeah.
But now the shops are getting greedy, and they cut the tops off themselves, so you will not get a pineapple with a top at a supermarket.
Has anyone ever seen them when they're growing? They are so cute. The little pineapples come out the top, like they throw the stalk up out the top of the fruit, and then out of the head, and then another little one starts growing.
Yeah,
and they're so cute.
You can get miniature ones, miniature actual pineapple plants, and they are different than the actual pineapple. You can't eat them, but they're just for ornamental, and they look really cute too. I know, that's a bit rude, isn't it? Can't we
Well,
throw
that's
our
why
own?
I reckon they're doing it. I don't know. They might claim that it's better packaging and without the spikes and the rough head on it, but I reckon they're doing it so people can't grow them themselves.
I think it is. Yeah. Well, they got huge pineapple plantations.
The pineapple conspiracy.
Um,
Oh, we got big pineapple plantations in this state. There's massive ones.
Yeah.
Hundreds of acres. Pineapples as far as you can see.
Okay, number 20. What vegetable is sold mainly before the 30th October?
Well, they sell a heap more of them at least.
Welcome back.
So they sell a lot more of this vegetable around October.
Well done. It's a pumpkin.
It's a pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
We've only ever tried making jack-o'-lanterns once.
Yeah.
Had heaps of fun with it though. Made a couple of nice ones. They're just so expensive here, those big orange pumpkins.
Okay.
Because we don't have those big orange pumpkins all the time. We don't see them in the shops. The only time we see them here in the shops is October.
The Show Society sent me out two that I haven't planted yet.
Oh, they're the big giant
They're
pumpkins.
the really, really big
Pumpkins that can
ones.
end up being
The size
like
of the
the
car.
size of a mini, a small car.
Yeah.
Come on, ask some questions,
yeah.
eh?
We're at 21.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah, I'm having a
I'm
stretch.
actually getting a sore neck from the. I want to wear my corns and a shitty old banana skin.
Yucky old banana.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah. Okay, another random fact too before you start.
I got corns on my feet. I got corns on my neck.
Banana skin. Banana skin is supposed to be good for plantar warts.
Oh.
When I was a kid, I had a plantar wart on my toe, and my mother cut off a banana skin, wrapped it around my toe, wrapped a bandage around it, and to try and get rid of it. I can't remember if it worked or not, but it's supposed to be good for it. She made me have banana skin on my toe. Was that just a form of torture?
Did you go skating?
Why?
There's banana
It
skins
was
under your feet.
only around my toe.
All right. We've got on to question number 21. Which fruit has the highest vitamin C content?
Yeah, they are heavy.
They are, aren't they?
Now I've got them caught up. I know.
No, not orange. There's a lot of things higher than orange. Kiwi fruits are a lot higher than orange.
What's the correct answer? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is a citrus fruit, but I'm after the exact one.
It starts with the letter G, not grapefruit.
Because a lot of the citrus are in the list for highest vitamin C, but this one is the highest. Nope, not grapefruit. Did you tell them it starts with G?
Yep. No worries, Kimberly, be safe.
Hey, here we go.
There
Deep
we
in the woods, got it. Guava. And next is our Conklins. And then Susan Sullivan. Oh, you just missed out again, Kiwi. Which is Melissa from the UK. She's come so close a few times tonight. So the correct answer was guava. I think orange is like 5th down the list, isn't it? 5th or 6th? Something like that.
No worries, Mark. Take care.
Thanks for calling in, Mark. Good to see you, mate.
Hey, ZZ78, welcome in.
Hey, ZZ78's back. Good to see you. Which fruit has the highest vitamin C content? So the next question is, which fruit is also known as a love apple? I expect you to get this one, Pickerick. Quick, quick, quick. Which fruit is also known as a love apple?
Oh, it's getting windy and yucky out there.
No one's got it yet.
Shannon's got it.
Shannon.
Shannon, coping alone. And Annie Confetti. Here comes the rain.
Hey, we're getting rain. We're supposed to be having a barbecue or a cookout tonight and a fire. Looks like we might be
barbecuing inside.
Might have to have it on the veranda instead.
Well, hopefully it just passes through.
Okay.
Yeah, tomato.
It definitely was a tomato, also known as a love apple.
They might call it something different over there, but we know it as a love apple.
Love apple. Alrighty. Take this chance if anyone wants to hit the refresh button. Might catch up on any lag. Hey, JJ.
Hey, JJ. No, we said I was always going to be on a Tuesday, but we went at 8 instead of 7:30 due to you guys daylight saving. We changed it so it suits us at 10.
The only time it won't be on a Tuesday for you guys is there's something that we can't put off because it's on a Wednesday morning for us all the time.
Yeah.
Right now it's 10 past 11 a.m. Wednesday morning here.
Yeah.
So yeah, if anyone's hit their refresh button, that might give you a chance to catch up on any lag.
So we're sorry for any confusion that may have caused JJ, but yeah, normally just a Tuesday.
Glad you made it in though, JJ.
Singing in the rain.
Just singing in the rain.
Okay. You want to do any more?
What a wonderful feeling. I'm happy again. I'll ask one more. According to Mark Twain, which vegetable was nothing but a cabbage with a college education?
Always good to see you, Fat Man 50.
So it's a Mark Twain quote. According to Mark Twain, which vegetable was Nothing but a cabbage with a college education. Hey, Zach knew it straight up.
Bam.
I didn't know it. Cauliflower.
Oh, little cauliflower.
Oh, look, heaps of people know it. Wow. I thought that might stump a few people. Heaps of correct answers in there.
Deep in the woods. My nickname at primary school
Blackboard.
was cauliflower.
Oh.
Yeah. Was cauliflower.
Thank you very, very much, everyone, for joining us this week and having a go at the questions. Heaps of good answers coming in. If you just come in, we do trivia every week. It's what time? Eastern Standard Time, USA.
Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, USA. And we do a different theme every week, and we give away at least one prize every week.
Oh, you could have done this one because I struggled with that one.
Okay. What name do Americans know the courgette as?
The courgette.
Courgette.
Now, we had to go to Google Translator to learn how to say it. Courgette.
So it's a vegetable. Which vegetable is also known as the courgette?
I know we've got got 6 more, JJ. Well done.
The courgette. Hey,
The kiwi family.
Melissa from the kiwi family has got first in with zucchini.
Courgette. The correct answer is zucchini. Courgette.
Hey, Shannon knew it too.
C-O-U-R-G-E-T-T-E.
I'd never heard it
Courgette.
before. My fish like zucchini. Slice it up and weigh it down on the bottom and they eat it.
And deep in the woods.
Courgette. Have to be French, wouldn't it?
Yeah. It does sound sexy, doesn't it? Courgette.
Courgette. Oh, oui, oui. Oh, my darling. Have a taste of my courgette. Slowly taste my courgette. It is a beautiful vegetable. Enjoy it, my dear.
Love zucchini bread.
Zucchini bread.
Mm.
Oui,
will.
Oui, oui.
Okay, number.
Yeah, have a zucchini, mate.
Number 25. Which vegetable was the first to be canned? You don't like these in a can.
I like fresh ones.
Hey.
Hey,
LT.
LT, how you going, mate?
Which vegetable was the first to be canned? Nope. Nope. Well done. DK with peas. Any confetti with peas. And then our Conklin with peas. Yeah, you don't like them, do you?
Not out of a can.
We can. Oh,
I like fresh. I even don't mind frozen peas. I'll eat frozen peas, no worries. Or peas on a pie. We have hot meat pies with peas on top. That's yummy. They get the peas and mash them all and make it like a big thick green paste, and they spread that on top of the meat pies and then put the lid on. That tastes really nice. Pie with peas.
Yeah. What's your peas?
Oh, this is how they come if you want to make your pie with peas at home. It's like mushy peas. It's all mashed up. Mushy peas. So they're not whole peas. They've already been all mashed up into a paste.
Yeah.
So when you open that up, it's just a big thick paste of green peas.
And yeah, scoop it out and put it on your meat pies. And yum. Okay, number 26. Oh. What vegetable is used in shepherd's pie?
Ah, this should be an easy one for most people. What vegetable is the topping on a shepherd's pie?
I haven't made one of these, a shepherd's pie, in a long time.
Peas porridge 9 days old. Well, thanks.
Potatoes. Coping alone, got it with potato. JJ, potato.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably a few
And
vegetables that can
deep
go
in the
into a
woods.
shepherd's pie, but it's mainly potato on top.
Yep, potato on top. They might call that a cottage pie though, with the potato on top.
I'm not sure.
You do potato and tomato underneath the layer of potato.
Yeah, I think they're the same. We call it either shepherd's pie or cottage pie. Hey.
We use sweet potatoes or yams, says
I love
the
sweet
Kiwi
potatoes.
family. You like roast sweet potato?
Yeah, I love them roast with roast pork, roast lamb.
Yeah, they call it shepherd's pie. Yeah, well, they call it cottage pie here, or your shepherd's pie.
Yeah.
Potato.
Potato. Deep in the woods. You say potato, I say potato.
Potato.
Potato, 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 potato. Let's call the whole thing off.
Taters. Want some taters?
Some taters.
Some taters.
Some taters from Idaho.
Okay, number 27. Roughly, how many seeds does a strawberry have? They also have them on the outside of their skin.
Yes, I don't know if it's the only fruit, but it'd have to be close. It's the only fruit that I can think of that actually has its seeds on the outside.
Okay, so it's in between 100.
Well, someone's guessed 100. Let's let them guess for a
Okay,
while.
well, G. Brognatt said it.
Oh, G. Brognatt got it.
200.
Roughly 200.
Roughly 200.
Deep in the woods has got 200.
Can I get another 200?
Melissa's got 150. That's the next closest. I'll take that.
Or the Couch family, but
I'll take Melissa. She's a lot closer and a lot further up.
okay. Okay. Number 28. Yeah, 200.
Yeah, on each strawberry.
I want to know who sat there and counted them.
And they're so
You
tiny,
have to
eh?
pick them off with tweezers to count them.
I don't think they're even as big as sesame seeds. They're tiny.
I know.
And one of the very few fruits, if not the only fruit, where the seeds are actually on the outside.
Hmm.
One of our sons had a little bit of an allergic reaction with strawberries when he was little. It'd give him a rash around his lips when he ate a strawberry, but went away when he got older.
Oh, Susan got timed out.
Oh, guessing too much.
Okay, number 28. Which vegetable was the first to be grown in space?
Space, the final vegetable garden.
In 1996, they grew this. They sent it up in the Space Shuttle Columbia.
Columbia, I think it was.
Yep. And it was the first to be grown in space. Shannon got it with potato. So,
Potato.
potato.
That was the first vegetable grown in space. Potato.
Hoping alone. The Cabbage family. Something interesting.
You never watched that movie, Martian, did you?
No.
I think that's what it was called, Martian, where he was stranded, left behind on Mars.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really think too much of it. It was very slow.
Yeah, I thought that was a very interesting fact also, that like they sent it out there to be grown.
Gee, Bronner, always guess corn, no matter what the question.
Okay, number 29. You know, potatoes, you can grow potatoes in a little, if you lack not much room for space to grow them, because like they can take up so much room. You can get hay bales and plant them in top of hay bales.
I've seen them planted in all different things. Stacks of tyres. You fill up stacks of tyres with dirt,
And just
plant your potatoes in the top, and then when you're ready, you just take the top tyre off.
Yeah.
And the dirt falls away, and the potatoes are right there, easy to get.
Yeah. Or you start putting them on as they grow. You put your tyres on. No?
Why?
So they keep growing up.
I don't know about that.
Instead of growing out, they grow up.
The aim is to get the potato off of it under the ground.
Yeah, I know.
So why would you want to keep burying it deeper?
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
I don't. You keep going until you got about 20 tyres, and then you got a really tall potato plant.
Okay, what type of melon is also known as rock melon? I know, so am I, Shannon. I confused myself.
I have seen them, G. Bonnet. They look really good on the pictures, but it's really hard to keep the water up to them. I had one once,
We
and
tried it.
they dry out so quick. Being up high.
Also, we tried the strawberries in the strawberry
Yeah,
plant
same thing. Same thing. You hang them up on the roof. But the trouble is, once they're up higher, I mean, gravity just wants to, all the moisture wants to keep falling out.
And confetti with cantaloupe, the couch family with cantaloupe. I'll go down, 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 and just me. Okay.
Maybe if you had an automatic sprinkler dripper set up to them, that might be the way they'd be a lot better. But I was just trying to water them by hand, and you only had to forget about them a couple of times.
Yeah, they dry out.
Went really bad.
But we did, when we planted them up the back, we got strawberries too.
Off the ground?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, lucky last. Name the bean most commonly used in baked beans.
So when you get your cans of baked beans, what is that bean that they use in the cans of baked beans?
What type of bean do they use?
It's a specific variety that starts with H.
What beans are used in baked beans?
How's your kidney bean?
No one has said it yet. It starts with a H.
Yeah, it's not one I knew either.
I've never heard of this bean before, but until I Googled it.
Oh,
Well done.
Zach has got it with her. I think Zach's a very fast Googler.
Googler.
Which is all right. There's
Heinz.
no rules against Googling. Beans means Heinz.
Take just me's, because I think just autocorrect got them. One more. Haricot.
Haricot. Shannon.
So it's a haricot. You like the mixed beans too that you can get in the kitchen.
Oh, I love
with
the 3-bean mix.
Yeah. So it's 4 beans.
4 beans.
I think it's 4 beans.
It is too.
You've got your
4-bean mix. There's like kidney, pinto. I think butter bean.
Yeah, I'll use, I will
and
add up.
Might be red bean or something. I'm not sure which ones they are, but there's a 4-bean mix that I really like putting in, like tuna for tuna salads. That's nice. It goes well in heaps of things. Harry, what? Haricot.
Haricot.
It's a bit like a hairy banana.
Haricot.
What does a baby gorilla sleep in? An apricot.
Cute.
Let's do some dad jokes. Okay. Excuse me.
Choke.
The throat's still not 100% right.
Yeah, might be to change the season too.
Okay, a man walks into the doctor. He's got a carrot sticking out of this ear, a little tiny banana sticking out of this ear, a bean up his nose, peas mushed up on the side of his face. And as soon as he walks in, the doctor says, "Oh, I know what your problem is. You're not eating right."
Oh my goodness. Okay, dokie. I've got the scores.
Hey, Maxine.
Hey, Maxine.
Hey, Maxine's lost her CD.
Yes.
It was Maxine CD. Changed her name.
Please explain.
Personal story.
Okay, I'll do.
Yes, it was me. The doctor kindly explained that the food's supposed to go in my mouth.
Okay, I'll do the score. So we'll go from the bottom and work our way up.
Just before you start, how you been, Maxine? I haven't seen you in ages. I hope you've been keeping well and the family's good. Now you can add up. Colette's just going to add up the scores.
I've added. I was going to read out.
Read them up. That's what I meant to say. So Colette's going to read out the tally of all the scores for today's trivia.
Okay, so we have Pickerick on 1. Pickerick didn't beat his personal best. Jennifer on 1. Just me on 1. Oh, actually, just me on 3. I have you twice for some reason. Okay, so on 3 for just.
Well, that means this one might have been a separate one added on as well, so it could have been 4.
No, it was 3.
Okay.
Yep. Susan 2. It's just that I've got so many names here that I just didn't see her name up the top there, and I just wrote it down there. So it's
okay. Well done for people on the board.
Mark Arks 1, JJ 1, G Brognet 1. Okay, did I say Lavender? Lavender 3. Shannon 6.
Maybe you should tick them when you say them.
Okay, yeah, I'm going all over the place. Rightio, we'll start again.
Just read the list.
Well, okay, I'll read down the bottom and work my way up. Okay, G Bronnet 1, JJ 1, Mark's Ark 1, Susan 2, Coping Alone 6, Kiwi 4, DK 7, Lavender 3, Pickerick 1, Jennifer 1, Manic 1, Shannon.
No, Manic's 2.
Up 2. Shannon 6, Tim's World 2, The Couch Family 13, Annie Confetti 9, Deep in the Woods 14, Just Me 3, and R Conklin with 14. So we have another tie.
Another tie this week.
Another tie. I think we have to work harder and make our questions a lot harder.
Some harder ones next week.
So R Conklin and Deep in the Woods. So we have a tie of 14.
There's a few high scores in there.
It was a lot easier. I was trying to do it in order, so we had all the ones and all the twos, and I just threw myself out by not ticking them off as I was going. So there we go. Well done.
Okay, so we have got a tie with R. Conklin and Deep in the Woods.
Mm-hmm.
And then just behind them was the Couch Family with 13.
What we might have to look at doing, because if you don't mind sending out 2 packages, or we'll do a further down the track if we get more than 3. We could have a 3-way tie. We might.
Well, that's the first time in our marriage she's ever said we could have a 3-way.
I said 3-way tie.
Oh.
And we might have to come up with a bonus question.
Yeah.
So we might have to look at doing that.
Also, another. So who's our winner tonight? R. Conklin and Deep in the Woods.
Sound clear. I know, wishful thinking.
I wouldn't want it actually anyway, honestly. One's enough. Bring on the question. All right. Deep in the Woods wants a playoff question.
Oh, well, I can do this if you want to play off. I was just making sure I don't run over anything.
What, you got general?
I got general.
I reckon the playoff questions for the bonus questions should be about simple joys or our videos or something.
Actually, Jim, run it. One's enough for me. You want a bonus question?
Oh, that's an easy one. How about
how
about the best of 3?
There's a fly on my forehead. Sure, a playoff. Okay, we'll do a playoff.
All right, playoff best out of 3.
Okay, this is gonna be tricky.
All right, I like the idea of this.
Okay, anyone can join in, but it's to see who wins between.
Anyone can join in, but the first one out of R. Conklin's and Deep in the Woods gets the point out of those 2.
Okay, you want to do it, and I'll watch.
So you know what I mean. Everyone is welcome to join in, but I'm only taking the first point from either R. Conklin or Deep in the Woods, whoever's first out of those 2. Rightio. It's going to be the best out of 3. This is the playoff. The first one is, in Greek mythology, what was Medusa's hair made of? What was Medusa's hair made of?
Medusa.
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 Medusa. Medusa's in the kitchen. That's where I make my juice.
Medusa.
Medusa.
Deep in the Woods got that one. You still have to play our Conklin.
Where is he? There he is.
So, yes, Zach got it.
He might have been quickly thinking about juicing something. Okay, so that's Deep in the Woods with the first one. If Deep in the Woods gets this next one, it's all over, Red Rover. If Conklin gets it, it comes down to the third.
Mm-hmm.
So here we go. In which country would you find Ayers Rock?
This one. Uluru.
In which country would you find Ayers Rock? And it's also known as Uluru. So if anyone's just joined us, we're down to the playoff question.
Deep in the Woods.
Deep in the Woods got it.
Awesome.
Australia.
Well done.
It's in central Australia, just about in the middle, right in the red centre of Australia.
Awesome. So, because Deep in the Woods has been a previous winner in the past,
we'll add something.
We'll add
extra
something
in.
extra in. So there we go. Never ever feel that you can't play because you've won. We will always add something extra into your little package, so you're not doubling up on stuff.
Yep. And what I'm thinking I might do before too long is I'd really like to try and get anyone who has won a couple of trivia nights up on a panel, and we'll just ask the panel trivia questions. People in comments can still answer, and we'll have like a fun,
like a tournament, a playoff, a trivia playoff, a tournament,
all-star trivias.
And what we might do is the winner of that big tournament will get
hey, that'll be enough of that, G. Bronnet.
A t-shirt or something. You weren't even listening. So at the end of, we might look at that. Whoever wins at the end of the tournament will get a t-shirt.
Yeah.
A pick off from our actual merchandise store. That might be an idea, or anything that they want from that store. So that might be something we might look into.
Yep. Because then, if you're on panel, it's whoever answers it first.
Yeah.
And then people in comments can still watch. Awesome. I like that idea.
Yeah. And then we should look at doing it like overall winners, like you have a month of or 3 months of winners, and then those, because like that's 4, 8, 12. It'll be 12 up on panel.
Yeah. All right, we'll start keeping a list. So Deep in the Woods is first on the list for the
yeah, I might get a little
we'll call it pro panel trivia.
Pro panel trivia.
There you go. An idea is born.
And yeah, I'll get a board made up and keep your names there for tallies over the next 3 months. We'll take names from each week who wins, and then they will be up on panel.
History. DK is suggesting the different centuries for trivia. That's a good idea. If anyone's got an idea for a theme, just when this stream goes to video, make sure you throw up a comment so we don't forget. And like, that's a good idea if you want to pick your favorite century. I'm not real good with history, so I'll have to be.
You're very welcome, Shannon. You have.
Very welcome, Shannon. I'm glad you like it. We have heaps of fun with it.
JJ, I don't know what 4XLT is. You have 4XLT?
Oh, the size for shirts.
I think so. You just have to go down. There's a drop down.
Yeah, I order 3XLs.
Yeah.
This shirt I got on now from our merchandise is a 3XL, so I'd be surprised if you can't order bigger.
Yeah, I did. I think I responded, JJ. I can't recall. But it's just been so crazy here.
Yeah, we're open to suggestions. Like, just because we're not into death metal means we wouldn't do it. At the very least, what we've done with suggestions on comments before is, if we can't come up with a whole theme of it or don't want to do a whole night of it, we just do some bonus questions on it. Like, we'll come up with 5 questions on the subject and just add that in.
I think they didn't see my comments. Okay, I'll still have to go up.
Sorry, I haven't been reading comments.
I wanted to pass my prize on to Conklin or someone else. Well, that's entirely up to you, Deep in the Woods.
Deep in the Woods, if there's a sticker of ours you haven't got, or something special you'd like to see or try from Australia, you can let us know.
So that's entirely up to you guys. We're happy to send anything anywhere.
So far, we have sent prizes to USA, Canada, UK, and that's it so far. We haven't sent any prizes to Australia yet.
No.
or Sweden
Trying to do it with
or Mexico.
someone to have a bonus round. Thank you, DK, and thank you everybody who's joined us. That's entirely up to you deep in the woods if you want to.
But your name will still stay up for the pro
Yes.
panel idea.
Yeah, your name will still stay up. So if you want to pass it, then it goes down to our Conklin.
Conklin says he's good, so that would be Zach next in line.
Yeah. Then
who won last week.
They won last week. And who's left already.
So who was after Zach?
Annie Confetti.
Annie Confetti was on 9.
Yep, and then under Annie Confetti it was DK. So they're your 2 ones are under. But that's all right. Deep in the woods, if you don't have to give your stuff away. As we said, we'll gladly send something extra in with you.
To Zach, so we can see Jen try it. Jen and Zach have got a package on their way.
They've got a package on the way. They've got, I won't say what they're getting, but they're getting a little package.
They've been kind enough to send us a package too. So they're sending us some food to try.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll be trying the food Jen and Zach send. We'll be doing a live stream on that or a video. And then when our package gets to Jen and Zach, they've got Vegemite and a couple of other things to try.
Okay, well, I hope DK, DK has never gotten a package. So
yeah, that's right.
Okay, so we'll go to DK, but I think she's already left.
Are you still here with us,
still
DK?
Here, DK? Okay. So it was passed down to Annie Confetti, and then Annie Confetti's passed it down back to DK. I love how this community works all together.
It's an absolutely beautiful community. We have got the nicest subscribers on YouTube.
Okay, so it's DK, and DK is her mama, so she'll text her. Awesome. Well,
everyone absolutely gets that it's all about fun and enjoyment.
Yeah.
So I love that about the people in here.
Yep. Awesome. Okay, so if DK,
I don't think they're on tonight, Shannon.
I'm not sure.
Unless it's come up on your screen that they're on, but I thought they were off again tonight.
Yeah. Is that something Turbo Baby can taste?
Yeah, we grow up on it.
My mouth, I haven't got my bottom teeth in.
It might make them screw their face up a little bit, like when you give a baby a taste of lemon. But like when we were kids, we had these like what they called ruskets, little teething biscuits, and they were just really hard little biscuits that the babies suck on, and it helps soothe their gums. But I've seen lots of parents put Vegemite on them for their kids to suck on it. And then when we were real little kids, we used to take Vegemite sandwiches to school all the time. There's absolutely nothing bad in it. It's full of good stuff.
Yeah, around Christmas time, I broke my bottom plate, and I've actually taken it to the dentist this morning to get repaired. So I'll get that back Monday. So that's what she said. Is there something wrong with your mouth? Yes. I just got no bottom teeth in.
So Vegemite has got a lot of the B group vitamins, B1, B2, niacin, thiacin, folate. Got heaps of good stuff in it. It's just that it tastes fairly bitter and salty.
I know. I got into trouble with the super glue.
Yeah, she'd been super gluing on the last few trivia live streams.
Yeah. So and she got in trouble, and she said, "Oh, we'll have to see how it goes." But I had been super gluing them. But happens.
I've got new teeth I'm supposed to be getting too, because I've got false teeth top and bottom, and I've got a new set, but they're not quite right, and they were giving me ulcers and not fitting properly, and I just went back to the old ones.
Hey, Ashley Beauty. Welcome in.
Welcome, Ashley. Haven't seen you in ages.
It does contain sodium. Yeah, but see, I don't wear them all the time either.
Sodium cyanide.
I wear them because like the bottom teeth are terrible. Like once you get falsies, they're terrible.
Top's pretty good. Bottom false teeth are hard to put up with.
Okay, Deep in the Woods wants us to try and say the whole alphabet to see how we pronounce it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You go first.
What? Say the whole alphabet
You might
first.
be different to me.
Say the whole alphabet first or
Yeah.
one after each other? Okay. Are you ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Now I know my ABC. Won't you come and sing with me?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
You sound robotic.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P.
So H is funny.
Can I say it backwards?
Z.
Z, Y, X, W, V, U, T, S, R, Q, P, O, N, M, L, K, J, I, H, G, F, E, D, C, B, A.
They say.
Was that right? Sounded right.
They say ache, ack, hack. H throws me off. Okay, so how do they say H?
H.
H. H.
H.
Like eight?
Ash.
Eight?
Awesome, man. I really want to see that. Annie Confetti has shown us some footage of her house when trivia's on. I can't believe it. It feels so good to actually have an insight of people enjoying it and seeing trivia from the other side. It's good. Like church.
Church.
H. H.
H. H.
I think Z's an Australian thing.
Well, do you say, okay,
Oh, nearly caught him.
O or zero? See, I say the letter O for a number.
What's the thing? I mean, I'd probably do it just to entertain you, but I would not handle it very well. Even normal chilies, LT, I'm shocking. Even a good curry, I don't enjoy food if it's too hot. I think, what's the point if it makes you sweat and cry?
Zero. Yeah. For your trivia around your anniversary, you could restate your vows so we can all share in the joy.
Oh.
We want to get us dressed up in our wedding outfit too. I don't know whether my wedding dress would fit me anymore.
We have put on a lot of weight since we got married. Well, we've been together 29 years, but we only got married 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And we both put on a lot of weight since then because we gave up smoking after we got married.
Yeah.
So that was nearly 5 years ago now. We've given up smoking.
No, 4 years ago.
Over 4 years since we gave up cigarettes,
No.
isn't it? I thought this anniversary was our 5th.
No.
Geez, it feels like a long time.
No, we're 4 years this year.
Okay.
So we've given up smoking 4 years ago, and we've got put on a bit of beef.
Bit of beef.
Bit of beef.
Getting a bit chunky. Yeah. See, once upon a time we used to go skinny dipping.
Now we go.
Now we go chunky dunking.
But I tell you, there's some beautiful wedding dress. I actually said that to you a couple of weeks ago when we went to a second-hand shop, I saw a wedding dress. I said, oh, I'd like to get that in case we renew our vows any time soon.
Yeah.
So you might, and we didn't have a professional photographer either. We had my sister taking photos. So I'd like to actually get some really nice photos done.
Yeah, that's how we say millions.
Million?
How else would you say millions?
$1 million.
We say 18 instead of 18. I guess we say 18.
18.
Yeah, no, 18. If you say it how you would normally say it a bit faster.
I say
just count.
18.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17,
You're saying
18,
the
19.
T.
Yeah, I do use D. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
1, 2, skip a few, 99, 100.
18.
1
Say
mil.
1 mil. See, that's a measurement to me. 1 mil would be 1 millimeter. So we shorten millimeter, but I never shorten million.
I'll get the dress. Annie is a professional photographer. She could fly in from the US. Turbo Baby would have to come too.
Turbo Baby is too little to be a flower girl or a page boy. By page boy, I mean a ring bearer.
Ring bearer.
What else could we use Turbo Baby for in the wedding?
$1 million.
$1 million.
No, you'll have Diesel as your ring bearer. And put the rings on his tail.
On his tail.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Art Conklin.
Nat Conklin, my favorite rival. Yeah, well, any confetti can contact me, or you can contact me, DK, and we'll get you our details, or I'll just because I've got Annie Confetti's address if you live close by. You
did let DK know that we're sending her a prize, eh?
Yeah.
Yep. So we just have to get your details, and we'll send it wherever you want. We'll send it to a PO box or business or home or wherever.
Welcome back, Shannon. Is the porch on?
They weren't on yesterday, were they?
I think so. Now we don't have a wrench. Time to go crazy.
Cut loose. Had to break it to you, but Colette's pretty fast with the with the wrench duties.
They are on. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Finally taking a break for a few. How is everyone tonight? We're really good.
We are good. You know what I could use though?
A fresh cup.
I would love a fresh coffee. Hey, look at the pumpkin leaves starting to wilt everywhere. Those pumpkin leaves are off my pumpkin vine up the back. Hey, I've got a pumpkin up there. Will I go and pick it and show people what our pumpkins are like? If you want to be without me for about 5 minutes while I go and pick a pumpkin, type 1 if you want to see one of our pumpkins.
No, I don't want to go without you for 5 minutes.
Baby, I will be back.
But what if something terrible happens? What if a big hawk comes?
See how many tamales you can eat at once.
No. It is nearly lunchtime here. 1-1.
Type 2 if you just couldn't bear to see me leave for 5 minutes.
1. We will protect you.
They will protect you, see?
Yeah, but I go shy. It's a big security blanket.
All right. I'm going to go. Oh, nice. JJ doesn't want to lose me for 5 minutes. I might be quick. It depends how long it takes to find a pumpkin.
It won't take that long. Just jump the fence. I could do it in 2 seconds.
You want to go and get it then?
I could.
You know where it is?
No, but I'll find it.
I've got a good idea where one is.
No, Night, DK.
Call your boy in.
No, he'll knock me out. I know. I get all confused and don't know what to talk about. The storm seems to have passed through. Now you have me under your control. Do you want me to bring Diesel in? He's gone with Grant to get the pumpkin. I got Buckalili's getting him in here without Grant. I know, I'll survive. And look, I put my papers away, but I'm still holding my pen. Collette is fun-duddled. Not yet. So we're going to have a barbecue dinner. So we'll have sausages, and I'll make rissoles and burger buns with lettuce, tomato, onion, egg, all on the open fire if the weather is good. Our visit, we're having a barbecue.
I'm so excited because I've opened the back door.
See, you weren't gone 5 minutes.
No.
Bratwurst. No. Normal sausages, pork sausages, I think they are.
There we go. That's one of our pumpkins. That's just the first one I could find. There's a lot of little ones coming on, about half this size. There's only really 2 or 3 pumpkins you see in the fruit shops and the fruit and veggie shops, the produce places around here, isn't there?
JJ says it's not orange. No,
No, we don't have them.
That's a what sort of is that?
Oh, this is a Jap pumpkin.
A
Japanese pumpkin.
A strange pumpkin.
So, yeah, these are really common for us. That's a Jap pumpkin, and that's not quite. I would have left that on the vine another week, really. It's not as big. They normally get probably a quarter of that size again at the most.
No, that's how it is.
That's what they look like. That's a pattern. That's a healthy one. It's sort of like a real greeny grey colour with creamy apricot flecks and stripes through it.
Do you want to grab a knife and I'll cut it open?
Yeah.
They hardly have this kind in the States. Weird. They're similar to a blue, aren't they, babe? I'll cut it open for you when he brings me back a knife. Ugh. Yeah, these are quite common. Quite common. No, I just will make a mash. Ooh.
Probably that one, eh?
I don't know.
Yeah, a couple of pumpkins we use here. And see, we use pumpkins for vegetables. We don't use them for sweets or desserts or pies.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's a bit green. It probably should have stayed on the vine for another couple of weeks. It's just one I grabbed.
Yeah, I just wanted to.
Don't cut yourself. Do you want me to do it? Don't.
I can't do it.
Oh my goodness.
I don't have strength in my arm. Anybody got a chainsaw?
Right.
They only have orange here too. They're all saying it's strange.
Well, the other ones that we use a lot are what they call Queensland Blues.
They're similar to this, but a little bit bigger.
No, they're bigger, yeah. And they're like meatier. And they're a real ghost blue sort of colour.
Let's crack it open nice.
Yeah.
So that it smells good.
So that's the big seed pocket in there.
It was down that rag earlier.
Oh, was it?
Okay, so I've just cut that seed pocket out.
You're right.
I left some of the seeds behind, but you can see there the seeds are right in the center, and then the rest of that is all, well, they call it meat, but it's the vegetable there.
The flesh.
The flesh.
The flesh.
And then a real thin skin. See, the skins are so thin. Oh, that's an ornament.
Yeah,
If you
here's
grab
one
the
I
bigger,
prepared earlier.
here's one Gus prepared earlier. So the Queensland blues look like that one. That's an ornament of a Jarrah pumpkin.
Do you want the bigger one?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's our pumpkin, and like I'll cook that up.
Do they make good pies? We don't make pumpkin pies.
I've never made a pumpkin pie. Never ever.
I've been kicking around for 45 years, and I have never ever gone to anyone's house and seen a pumpkin pie anywhere. Pumpkin pie is really an American thing, as far as I know. We use our pumpkins for vegetables, so we use it on with potato and beans and all that sort of thing. We have vegetables on the side of the plate and pumpkins in it.
How do you make the thing your son has? Oh, there's.
That's an ornament.
That's. Well, actually, they
Ceramic.
You can put soup in here, and you do. That's what they use for. It's just pottery, and you put soup in here, and then you've got little pumpkin dishes that you scoop the pumpkin soup out and put it in.
See,
pumpkin soup is yum. Actually, I might do that. I might use this for a pumpkin soup.
We have pumpkin soup. We do roast pumpkin, mashed pumpkin. It's more of a savoury dish, although it's still sweet, but not. I don't think it must be as sweet as yours in the USA.
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. Well, you could strip a pumpkin and do exactly the same thing. But just hollow it out.
As you can see though, the thin skin makes it hard to do like what you do with jack-o'-lanterns and that sort of thing. That's why the only time we see those orange pumpkins is October. They sell them in the stores here, but you spend like $20 on a pumpkin. Yeah,
and this one is very, very similar to the blue pumpkin that we get here. The skin compared to.
I didn't grow any blue pumpkins this year. I just threw Jack pumpkins in, which is these ones.
Yeah.
Pretty healthy looking though, eh?
It smells delicious.
So there you go. That's out of our vegetable garden.
And I will do that. I'll do a video on how to make a pumpkin soup.
And then I'll just throw this lot out, all the seed and the stringy bits from the middle. I'll throw that out, and the chooks and the ducks love it.
Do we have seedless watermelons?
Yeah. Yes. I've got some growing up there now, but I had a look and there's only one there, and it's too old. It was left behind. It was one I missed, and it's already started to split open. So if I lift it out, it'll just come apart.
Or seedless grapes.
So I did grow seedless watermelons this year. But that's mainly around Christmas time we get our watermelons, because that's summer. Because our summer goes across Christmas. Thanks, Gus. We might have to get the camera going and take a little bit of footage of the barbecue this afternoon, Shannon. Thanks, Gus. Oh, have you got a spare hand? Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, this is seedless. Ready?
Because
that's seedless.
Oh yeah, this is one Collette bought from the shop yesterday. Seedless watermelon. Because if you go back through my videos and have a look where I planted my vegetables this year, you understand I sort of threw all the pumpkins and the watermelons and everything in this one area together, and then I put a big square mesh fence around them to stop the chickens and dogs and everything wrecking them. And then they just all took off and grew like crazy, and they sort of smothered each other. And I left the watermelon there because I got a couple off, and I was thinking I'll save that one for later, and I just didn't get back to it. Hopefully, the one that got left behind, the seeds will end up taken off out of that if it sits there long enough.
But the peacocks can get in there now too.
Yeah.
They're
getting big now. I just saw them.
I needed a cloth. I didn't grab a cloth.
Oh, there you go. You got to see one of our pumpkins.
Pumpkin seeds all over my desk now too. Yeah, I'll do a video and do a pumpkin soup. Pumpkin soup.
Oh, where is that Taco Bell? There's a Taco Bell. The first Taco Bell I've ever heard of in Queensland.
I think it's Brisbane, and
we never go that far.
There's a Costco opening. I think Costco is similar to. Do they have Costco there?
Yeah.
There's a Costco opening up in Ipswich, so that's a lot closer to us, and we'll be able to pay a membership though.
Oh, okay, one of them.
You pay a membership, I think, and then you get your discount. Well, are you only allowed to shop there if you're a member?
I don't know.
You need to come back, Miss. Taco Bell is good, but there's only like 10 ingredients all mixed differently.
Yeah, I know, right, G. Brunnett?
Where do you get the seeds for seedless watermelons? Well, they have the little white
They do
seeds.
have some seeds.
They have the little white seeds in
them. They just don't have many seeds, and they're much smaller and lighter.
Yeah.
Where do you get seeds for seedless watermelons? And the homeless people really get knock-knock jokes.
I tried saving all the seeds out of the capsicum, didn't I?
Yeah.
But I dried them out but didn't plant them.
When she says capsicum, I know you guys don't call them capsicum, you just call them bell peppers. We call them capsicums here, always have done, but it's the same thing, bell peppers and capsicums.
Yeah.
I love capsicum, especially in stir fries.
I made a post.
Probably still got one down on the plants down there.
Yeah, you can use them as egg rings. You cut them.
Yeah.
You cut them in a slice. The capsicum or bell peppers in a slice, and you use it as an egg ring with your egg.
That's a really good idea. We haven't tried that, but I saw that. You must have shown me.
I posted it on my Facebook.
Okay. I'd like to try that. Maybe we could try that on the barbecue this half.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. That's a really good idea for egg rings, hey? And then you can just eat it with it.
Yeah. Be nice.
And then I could go and pick some mushrooms for the barbecue.
I brought mushrooms.
The mushrooms on the property are the ones grown in cow poo at the moment.
Yeah. You blue meanies.
Yeah, and gold tops.
Shannon.
I keep asking at the local deli, but they haven't got it yet, Shannon. They also haven't got giraffe fillets.
Stuffed bell peppers.
Stuffed bell peppers.
What else? Hopefully the weather stays all right. It looks a bit.
I make a point of saying weird stuff to the ladies at the deli. When they ask what I want, I'll ask them for 6 slices of ham. I'll say, and as they're doing it, I'll say, on second thoughts, I'll just have half a dozen.
No worries, Deep in the Woods. Thank you.
Good to see you, Deep in the Woods. Excellent. Well done today on your win. I like that. That was exciting having a playoff.
Yeah. They'd get
A lot of people eat shark, Shannon, because it's what they call flake.
oh,
People don't realise, but the really common fish in seafood takeaways and that is what they call flake, and that's just shark.
it's bushmeat illegal there.
Is what?
Bushmeat.
What's bushmeat?
What's bushmeat?
Depends what animal you're eating. A lot of animals are protected.
You're welcome. And you got to see us try hot tamales.
Yeah, thank you so much for that. We really appreciate you taking the effort to send, and we know it's not cheap doing postage all the way to Australia. So really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Kangaroo, yeah, the kangaroo's starting to become a bit more commercial now,
Bit
LT.
more gourmet.
There's a company called Kangaroo, and they're supplying to a lot of the big supermarket chains like Woolworths and Coles in Australia. We buy it sometimes. Not long ago, we did a video called Kangaroo Burgers.
Yes. Yeah.
And it was just kangaroo patties, and it was really nice. I like kangaroo meat.
If you Google Kangaroo, they're based in Adelaide, I think, too. So I don't know whether your service will pick it up, but they have actual kangaroo steaks, and they're seasoned, and rissoles and sausages. It looks really yum, and they do recipes with all different sorts of things too.
Shannon reckons koala burgers. I know you're joking, Shannon, but
yeah.
On a serious note, nothing eats koalas because they're just so full of eucalyptus oil. They stink of eucalypt, and nothing can eat them because it's just so strong.
What?
Woolworths shut down here. Oh, mate, I wish I had shares in Woolworths from when I was a kid. They own half the country now. Woolworths, they are massive.
And like the three major the big food stores are Woolworths, Coles, and Aldi. And IGA.
Aldi has crept in a bit. IGA is more for like your rural towns.
I don't like Aldi.
But Woolworths, I used to work at a Meatworks abattoirs for Woolworths. They just supplied Meatworks in that city I was in, and they were massive. The amount of beef that used to go through that place in a week was just phenomenal. And Woolworths also owns liquor stores,
Petrol stations,
fast food joints. They got shares in everything.
Yeah, the thing with Aldi is like, yeah, they might be they're supposed to be a little bit cheaper, and a lot of people rave about it. But when we go there,
I don't like it at all.
Like if we're low on funds for the fortnight for shopping, we'll think about going to Aldi, but we spend just as much, if not more.
And you've got to pack all your own groceries, and they don't supply bags or anything. You've got to take your own stuff.
Yeah.
And all those things that you miss out on just for a couple of cents. I don't think it makes sense to me.
Yeah, and then you have to go and buy, because like you have your favorites of certain things. Like our favorites is a particular type of coffee.
Nescafe Blend 43.
Yep, and Aldi doesn't stock it. Well, I think they stock the cheaper version of it, and it doesn't taste really nice. So certain things that you're used to, you have to go to somewhere else anyway.
There's a lot of big brands that don't stock, so if you want that certain one, you have to buy things from another shop anyway.
Yeah. But the likes of Coles, they wouldn't have the Coles there, but the likes of Coles or Woolworths, they do great bargains too.
Food Lion? Don't know it. Harris.
Here there used to be one called Jack the Slasher. Remember that?
Yeah, when I was a kid.
Like a buy-low.
They must have got bought out or went bankrupt.
Well, I think was Jack the Jack the Slasher, and then it went to Franklin's.
Yeah. I think Shannon just said Piggly Wiggly. I think Piggly Wiggly is like our IGAs. They're like a small corner store supermarket. where they only have half a dozen aisles, a convenience store.
Yeah, look at all the different names. Like they've got
Yeah.
Medusa and Jewel,
Madura and
Oscar.
Jewel. In Australia, it's pretty national, isn't it? Like, as far as I know, all the way across Australia, there's only a few supermarket brands because they've just, the few big ones have a monopoly on it.
Jack the Flasher merged with Victoria's Secret. Yeah, so, yeah, I think they're the only 4. Hang on. Aldi, Coles, Woolworths, and IGA. They're the only 4 major ones that are here. And like Woolworths has their own petrol station or gas station, and so does Coles. And I think Coles does BWS, which is beers, wine, and spirits. That's alcohol.
A few people in here probably wouldn't realise either. In Australia, they don't sell alcohol in supermarkets or gas stations, corner stores, anywhere like that. They're not allowed to sell alcohol.
No.
Only place you're allowed to sell alcohol is bottle shops or the actual pubs, bars themselves.
Yeah. So, Coles has BWS and
beer, wine, spirits.
Woolworths has Liquorland. So they're ones that have branches of
No,
alcohol.
not even beer.
No beer in grocery shops.
But in like all the shopping centres, there'll be a bottle shop on its own, and all they have in there is all alcohol, and they don't sell anything else. And then nowhere else is allowed to sell alcohol.
And late night you went for a walk, didn't you? And I think you showed a picture of it there. And like they're all big grills and everything over the top of it of a night time because they shut early.
That didn't get many views at all, actually. That was a video I did a couple of weeks ago called Late Night Tour. And I showed, it was after all the shops had shut, it was late at night, and I just walked around showing all the shop fronts.
Melissa says, oh, well, you can get alcohol anywhere here. And Shannon says, just shows how much drunks the states have.
Yeah, we got 7-Elevens, puppy growth.
He likes the 7-Eleven slushies.
Slurpees.
The slushy. Because you get $1 Slurpee in a cup that big. It's huge.
I've been thinking about taking it with me of a night time to play with in the car park, JJ. I've been having fun with it, but I haven't taken any more footage of it yet.
There's a big bark pile down on the property that he went and jumped the other day, and he wants to do a special video
Mountain.
of Bark Mountain.
It's like a compost heap down there of old wood chips. And I took Dick and Ed down there the other day in the RC, and they loved it.
Slurpees, yummy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same here, JJ. Nearly all the 7-Elevens are run by Indian families. Don't know why that is. They do a good job with them, though.
The fruit and veggie trivia inspired Andy to make deep fried vegetables and bananas.
Ooh, deep fried bananas. I got nothing against vegetables. I actually really like vegetables, but go through phases where you just sort of start forgetting to eat many of them.
Yeah, we don't have.
You sort of start getting carried away and eating processed foods and junk food, and before you know it, you're having hardly any vegetables and fruit. Thank you. Come again.
We have.
Come again.
Yeah, we don't eat.
No, they don't.
We don't eat a lot. I know it's quite shameful, actually. We don't eat a lot of vegetables, and then we get
Considering what you should eat, I mean, you should be eating heaps of vegetables and fruit every single day.
Yeah, and then you get your steamed ones that you steam, and they come in a packet, and then you throw them in the microwave and you steam them that way. But when my kids were babies, I did the whole mash and everything and all the trims and whistles that come with having babies. But as they've gotten older, like they'll have peas, corns and carrots and mashed potato or roast potato, depending on what we have.
You notice, I don't know if it's the same there, but fruit and vegetable and healthy food is pretty expensive compared to like, well, I don't know what's a nicer word for processed food. But like your chips and your soda and all that stuff is really cheap.
I think that's universal, actually.
And then your healthier foods are much more expensive.
Yeah.
So like people on low income families and people without much money are prone to bad diets, I reckon.
Yeah. It's our second youngest. He had, when he was littler, he's still got a little bit of it, lactose intolerant. And to buy lactose food, like, because they need a special diet, lactose free, it costs a fortune, because you have to have your special biscuits, your special milks, your special breads, just everything. And it's like to have, I think the next one is gluten too. It's expensive.
The stuff I don't grow much for ourselves. I grow a little bit, and I found this year the pests, the bugs and everything got into it way too much. I normally don't worry about insecticides or any sort of things because I don't want poisons on the food, and also it doesn't bother me if I lose a few. I figure the insects can have some and I'll have some, but this year they took just about the lot.
Yeah.
Especially the tomatoes. That was terrible. Like 5 really big tomato bushes I had, and I should have got like 50, 60 tomatoes, and I lost at least 40 of them.
I think next year we might net them. Like instead of having them, we might net them or get a shade house or something and grow them in a shade house.
You can dust them.
Yeah.
You can put Derris dust on them or, neem oil. Or if you wanted to, you can spray them every couple of days with like
garlic.
a garlic mix. You mash up your garlic, put in water, make up a mix, and that keeps the insects off, but it washes off really quick.
Was it hornworms? They eat tomatoes here.
Yeah, I never use any of that sort of stuff, John.
G. Brognet says, Grant, was it hornworms? They eat the tomatoes here.
I don't think so. I think it's a wasp of some sort, and it stings it. It puts the tiniest little hole in the tomato. You can just see a really tiny little black dot, but then when you cut the tomato open, inside that black dot, it flares out to a big black spot in the tomato. And a couple of them I ate. I must have missed. It wasn't black inside, but I think a couple of them that I ate had been stung, and one night I ate them. I got really sick. I vomited everywhere that night.
Yeah.
And after that, it just turned me right off. I wasn't game to eat my own tomatoes.
Yeah, like even though everything grew, we didn't harvest a lot.
Well, the foliage grew awesome. That's because I had such a good base. I made a really good garden bed with fertilizer.
Yeah.
But it was the pests got into the fruit itself.
Yeah. I think because like you won't start planting again until winter.
Yeah. Well, I could plant now and start doing some beans and some winter crops and stuff, but yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. We'll see. Time is of the essence, isn't it?
What about Spider-Man? He bullets crime. Hey, I got a new T-shirt yesterday.
Do you want me to get it?
Yeah.
I just don't want to run over Diesel. Don't get him up. He's
relaxing.
Yeah, he's relaxing behind.
Diesel big boys laying behind us. Yeah, there's some T-shirts on special at Kmart yesterday. Collette bought me one. I really like the Hulk. I've always liked the Hulk since I was a kid. And it's got the Hulk and Spider-Man in black and white on it. It's nice. Hello, big boy. Hey, my boy.
Like the specials, sorry. I heard you speaking from the next room. The specials there yesterday was awesome. Move your feet, Diesel. Or your paws.
It had to happen. The fight to the finish with the ever incredible Hulk. And it's a scene of the Hulk and Spider-Man fighting.
It was pretty awesome. Like he got that was only $10. And then I done heaps of end of summer sales. So we got the boys. Fisher, we got 4 shirts for $2 each. Faron got 4 shirts for $1 each. Just awesome little specials.
Sets of pajamas.
$2.
Like proper adult size pajamas with a nice cotton tee and some pajama pants to go with them. I don't usually wear pajamas. I just wear a pair of boxers or whatever. But they had really nice sets of pajamas for men for $2.
I know, it was crazy. Like, we got all that. This shirt, 8 other shirts, 2 pairs of shorts, 4 pajamas for $32. You couldn't. There's nowhere you buy that.
If any of you have got kids, you'll know how dear it is to buy new change of season clothes for them. So $30, and I got that shirt in it, and that was the dearest by far. That was $10.
Those Marvel shirts usually $20 plus. That's
it's a nice one.
Yeah,
It's proper Marvel brand.
Yeah, but I couldn't get over it. It was just like, yes, please. Yeah,
Melissa's got her little boy, and now a bub. She'd known all about it.
Yeah, I was quite impressed. I was really, really surprised. And like Gus brought up, because Gus has got his own stuff and he was doing his own shopping, and his shopping came to $200. And I said, how much do you think we spent? And he said, I don't know. I said, $32.
And he said, you suck.
Yeah, he said, you suck. But yeah, it was amazing. I was so impressed. And even when we were at the checkout, I said to the woman,
the prices at thrift shops here now are ridiculous. Thrift shops, or what we call second-hand shops, they want to charge you anywhere from $3, $4, $5 even just for an old second-hand T-shirt.
And like they grow so quickly. And Fisher's now into a small adult, so his clothing, like, because their clothing is strange too. They don't have our clothes, they don't like our sizes.
Especially the women's.
So Fisher's into what would be a small male size shirt.
It's pretty well the sizes adult sizes start on.
Yeah.
The smalls and extra smalls.
So
he's just gone from like kids' clothes to the smallest of men's clothes.
Which is a hard size. It's a really hard size because like they're a little bit big and not,
Yeah. A lot of them around here now are Conklins. The prices are way too high for second-hand stuff.
Yeah. Like, if anything that we brought yesterday was at a second-hand shop, they'd have between $5 and $10 on them.
It's not, I don't think we have one that's actually called Goodwill, but we have John Jacobs. They're
we have
St. Vincent de Paul.
Red Cross. What's the other one down there?
Oh, there's heaps of local ones too, like the Lions Club, Helping Hands.
I'm trying to think of the ones that are getting this. The Red Cross. There's 3
the
in the
Seventh-day Adventist one.
Yeah.
The Seventh-day Adventist Church, they've got like Goodwill stores or thrift shops.
Yeah.
And Salvation Army is the other one. The Salvos. Salvation Army have lots of thrift shops all over the country.
My scales are like that, Shannon. They say, get off, get off, get off.
I threw out my talking scales because they just kept saying, get off.
We've used the second-hand shops for a lot of things. Like when you're down and
we
out.
We hardly ever bought new clothes. We used to always buy from second-hand stores. Now it works out as cheaper to go to supermarkets.
Here it is. And if you, because there's a place, the Red Cross, you have to become a member and you'll get 20% off. I like that because I become a member, and anytime I go to there, I get 20% off anything I buy, which works out good if you use it a lot. But if not, it's just a donation.
Lifeline is probably the other biggest one.
Oh, that's it. The Lifeline.
Lifeline's here. They're called Lifeline. I mean, on the other side, like the charity side of it, what the stores and other funds are supposed to support.
Mm.
They do a lot of counselling and they do the suicide hotline and they do some good work. But man, those stores, I get insulted. I actually feel really frustrated when I go into their stores.
Yeah, but they charge a fee for their members too, so I think that covers a lot of their administration.
Yeah, but I mean, all the people running the stores are volunteer workers.
Yeah.
That administration cost, it's all going up higher.
Yeah. No, we don't have a Walmart.
No Walmarts.
No Walmart.
We have lots of stores.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes when they ask us these things and I'm saying, no, we don't have that, I get the impression they might think we've got hardly any stores here. But yeah, it's just all different companies.
Like you'd have other sub-branches of stores. You just don't have a Walmart or Walmart.
They're the people at the top of the market. Walmart would be killing the market and they'd be the big guys.
Okay, because like shopping centres, you have so many different assortments of shops. So you don't have exactly the same. And you have your office works for your office supplies or your hardware for your hardware. And
really?
It was...
Don't you knock over my pumpkin?
I nearly knocked over the knife.
Oh. That stabbed Diesel.
And what else? Yeah, the variety of different individual stores.
It's like Woolies and Coles and the big supermarkets. They do really good prices on meat, but that has killed all the small butchers. And then once they get rid of all the small butchers, they can start upping their prices.
Yes, only like 9 cents for every dollar goes to the health.
Ooh, that's shocking, isn't it?
Yeah.
See, to me, at that end, at the thrift shop end or the Goodwills, that should be helping the community as well. I mean, I know the money made from it goes to helping their causes, but they should also be helping the people in that community by giving them goods at really low prices and affordable things that people on very low incomes can get.
Hey, Beckbot, welcome in.
Hey, Beck. How is ya? Thanks for coming in.
There's a fly button
I know, I want to catch him. I want to catch that fly.
With your
chopsticks.
Chopsticks.
Ah, beginner's luck, Danielson. Beginner luck.
You've been watching reruns of...
I was watching because Cobra Kai is coming out on Netflix.
Oh, thank you.
I think it's Netflix, or is it YouTube Red?
I'm loving it also. I'm loving the dark colour through it, like the little splashes of purple. I like it.
Beckbot loves our wonderful world of veggies.
Wall of made of veggies. The leaves are a bit wilted now.
The leaves are off my pumpkin vine up the back, and I just went and picked one of my pumpkins before, and everyone's never seen them before.
Yeah, I've already taken it back. Yeah, I put it back in the fridge. Got a new cell phone. I need to give you my number on Facebook, Grant.
So I can make prank calls. Awesome. I haven't made prank calls since I was a kid. That'll keep me busy.
You look pretty too, Puppy Riff says, so you don't feel left out.
I had a necklace with corn and bananas on it, but I ate the banana and the corn got heavy.
And the carrots on the wall.
Oh, and I've got my little straw farmer's hat on.
Awesome, Annie Confetti.
Oh, sorry, babe.
Do you bake the pumpkin seeds for snacks?
No.
Oh, never. Grant is a nice looking man, Shannon says.
Flattery will get you everywhere. Write down a couple of points for Shannon.
He has his good days, Shannon.
Give Shannon a couple of bonus points for next week.
No. If he had said it about me, then maybe. I'm just kidding, Shannon.
How long has it been since you've had an eye test, Shannon? Maybe time for a trip to the optometrist.
Yeah, I've heard people bake the pumpkin seeds, but yeah, I've never done it. Never done. Yes, do you sell your book, or is it your first one, Annie Confetti? My mum actually mentioned about whether we should get flu shots this season too.
No, I'm not getting flu shots.
Thank you, Shannon.
Your mum gets a flu shot every year and she gets sick every year.
Yeah, I know.
And now she's recommending it. I'd have to agree, Shannon. She's not a bad-looking Sheila.
Again, I have my moments. Everybody gets a bonus.
You get a bonus point. You get a bonus point. Everybody gets a bonus point. Yeah, that slimy guts gets really slimy and sticky.
It's all on our table at the moment. Someone mentioned earlier about cooking oil, what they use for cooking oil. I forget who mentioned it.
Canola oil, vegetable oil.
I use a spray. Majority of the time it's an olive spray. Where you're located considered the outback? No.
No. Before you started considering it outback, you probably want to go
6 hours.
6 hours west. Outback, probably what I would consider outback is more Central Australia, Northern Territories.
On the border of Queensland and Northern Territory, there's nothing there. It's
like where Crocodile Dundee was shot, that's more like Northern Territory, where they've got water buffalo and that sort of thing. Central Australia is where they've got Ayers Rock. And across those big, wide open, sandy places, you got, millions of kangaroos and all that sort of stuff. And then as you slowly work out towards the coastlines of Australia, you start to get more and more populated and bigger cities and less animals.
Is there a particular reason, Conklin? Yeah, outback is where you don't want to run out of petrol because there's nothing for miles.
Yeah. I was talking to someone the other day, like we're in Queensland, which is the eastern state, and like you could fly in a plane for 2 hours and still be inside our state. From where towards the bottom of Queensland, only an hour or so from Brisbane, hour and a half. And then one of the biggest cities up the top of Queensland is Cairns. And just from Brisbane to Cairns is a couple of hours flight in a plane, and that's in the same state. Well, and days if you want to drive.
Well, from here to Sydney is about an hour and a half in a plane. In a plane. Yes.
I thought you were talking about driving.
No, it's 17 hours to drive.
Yeah, and Brisbane and Sydney, on the map, they look pretty close. Queensland, the capital is Brisbane, and New South Wales, the capital is Sydney. And on a map, it looks really close, but even in a plane, that's still at least an hour and a half away.
No worries, Melissa. Thanks for joining us. It's nearly 3 a.m. there, and she's shouting.
Yeah. Get some sleep, Mama.
14 hours at 55 miles per hour to get across the state of Texas.
I'm sure you've heard me say it before, our conference.
It's
my favourite saying.
He loves
Queensland, the state we're in, is 4 times the size of Texas. In 2011, we had really big floods in Queensland, and a quarter of the state was underwater. So the area of Texas was underwater in our 2011 floods.
Yeah. Gee, Brugnut. Is it? I always.
Gee, Brugnut.
Brugnut or Brug. So an episode of I Shouldn't Be Alive where a guy got stranded in the outback with his young daughter.
Yeah, see, I've known people that have taken, I think it's the Hume Highway, the highway that goes right through the middle of Australia, across the sandy desert and Ayers Rock and that sort of stuff. And they take like 3 or 4 spare tyres, drums and drums of water, drums of petrol, just in case, because you don't want to get stuck there.
Brunnut. Thank you. So it's G. Brunnut.
G. Brunnut.
G. Brunnut. You might end up anywhere. Message in a bottle.
I hope she gets my message in a bottle. Road trains.
The road trains, they're the 18-wheelers, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're banned from most cities. Like they can only take certain roads.
Yeah, well, they're too big for city roads.
They're not allowed to drive through towns.
They cart cattle a fair bit. They cart livestock and that sort of stuff. Yeah, but they're big old trucks. They're road trains.
Now we get them go through, because like our town is a country town, so they go through our town, and it's so disgusting. You could be sitting there because like the bakery is on the main street, and you'll go for a pie at the bakery.
Yeah, the closest little town likes to bill themselves as like an alfresco little stop off on the tourist route.
Yeah. So you'd sit down there and have a pie in the sunshine, and a cattle truck would go past, and oh my goodness, it's not a nice smell to have while you're eating.
I don't know if you guys got to smell it much, but cattle trucks are bad enough. But then if you get a pig truck, forget about it.
I followed a pig truck because I hate driving overnight time. I'm a terrible night driver. And one night we were coming back really late.
Not much better in the day.
Hey, I've never had a speeding ticket. And I couldn't see properly, so I followed a pig truck.
It's good on you. Sit behind a pig truck.
For an hour, I followed this pig truck using his light.
The smell of the pig's urine is terrible.
But it was all right. I had my window up. You couldn't smell it, but stuff was going onto my windscreen.
Yeah, if you sit behind them trucks, you get like a real fine mist of all the urine and stuff that comes out the back.
But it was safer me following the pig truck than me being by myself. So
yeah, it's lovely, isn't it, Beckbot? So I mean, these little cafes and stuff in that little country town we're talking about, they got all their beautiful little tables set out the front near the sidewalk and at the front of the place, and then these pig trucks and cattle trucks go past. It's like
and Kumquat said many times I parked in the truck stop and went to bed and woke up to the smell and sound of a cattle truck beside me and had to move. Yeah. Yeah, so they go through the town, and you can tell because like you've got shops on one side, the road, and shops on the other side, and the smell gets stuck in between them for a good 2 minutes.
Well, that's all there is to town. Everything is just on the main drag where the little, well, they call it a highway, but it's a country highway. It's more like just a main road.
No worries, Shannon. Sleep
well. Shannon. Thanks for joining us.
Pig trucks are disgusting.
And Collette doesn't like to overtake cars, let alone trucks. If we get behind a truck, that's where we sit.
I'm not a confident driver, but I drive anywhere. I'll drive.
No, I wouldn't say you're not confident. You're just very cautious.
I drive anywhere. Like, I prefer my own driving to his driving. I like to drive. But yeah, I can drive 2 hours away, but I'll drive at my own pace. I'll sit behind a car. I won't overtake. I'm a respectful driver. Yeah, we'll
Okay,
be
cool.
here,
We'll see you when you
JJ.
get back, JJ.
The smell sticks in your nostrils afterwards.
Yeah, it hangs on to you, doesn't it? Yeah, we don't, out this area, we don't get much traffic.
There's not a single set of traffic lights out this way.
You have to drive an hour here before you even see a set of traffic lights.
And there's no roundabout.
But what we do have to worry about is critters.
Livestock.
Kangaroos, deer. The rabbits aren't too bad because even if you do happen to accidentally hit one.
Depends on the size of it. They've been known to do.
How big are the rabbits you've seen?
There's been cases where
They're not going to take out your grill.
No, but they can do some damage.
To your mud flaps.
No. There was a woman that was driving near to South Bank once and she hit a hare.
Hares are big.
Yeah, well, they're out here too.
I thought maybe she hit the Easter bunny. That'd cause a bit of a mess.
The jackalopes would puncture your tyres. Well, there was somebody had hit an echidna, and like echidnas have got spikes, and they had moved it off the road, but left some of the spikes, and you ran over the spikes and punched it.
It wasn't moved off the road. That was a proper. No, that was a dead echidna I hit.
Yeah.
I didn't know what it was till I was right on top of it. It was already dead.
I spoke to Nan. She's coming.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, the spines. They reckon truck drivers absolutely hate them because they're the only animal that'll cause damage to their tyres.
They're making us put in.
Conklin's always trying to get me with this jackalopes business. I do not believe it. Similar, but smaller. Porcupines are a lot bigger and their spines are longer and thinner. Echidnas much shorter, more squat, and they got much thicker spines, I think.
It's raining again.
And I think porcupines might be able to shoot their spines. I don't know. But echidnas can't. Echidnas are really cute. Echidnas Australian native, and they're the only other monotreme. You get platypus and echidna are the only two mammals that lay eggs.
I can't remember how to spell it. How do you spell it? E-C-H-I.
They got like a long little snout for getting in ants' nests.
Is that how you spell it?
Yeah.
Okay. That's how you spell it. If you want to Google it. Echidna.
There's only two monotremes in the world and they're both found in Australia. That's platypus and echidna. But it's funny when you see them running across the road because if you're close enough to see their feet are going really fast, but they're still only moving really slow because they got such tiny little legs and feet.
I'd love to see a platypus. I've never seen one in the wild.
It's been years since I've seen one in the wild. They're really hard to spot.
At your cousin's place, I think they're on a running creek bed and they have them there.
Okay. At Kim's.
Yeah.
No, we don't have armadillos.
They look like so cool.
Little army tanks.
Yeah.
I think they're getting more popular as little pets now. I think people have them as armadillos. Yeah.
River otters.
There's at Australia Zoo. We've got a family pass for Australia Zoo. It's only an hour and a half up the road.
Yeah. Steve
Irwin Zoo, and the otters there, their enclosure stinks. It's the only enclosure in the whole park. All of their enclosures look good, smell good, really well looked after. So I think it must just be the way the otters smell.
Yeah. But they're cute.
Melissa's
too.
gone. That's her favourite animal. She loves the otters.
Yeah, right. Yeah, she went to bed. The opossum is the only marsupial that lives there.
We got tons of marsupials. We've got so many marsupials. I see things run across the road. I don't even know what they are.
Hey, Munchin with Mon Chris. Welcome.
Munching with munchies.
Oh, munchies. I said
Munchichi?
I said Mon Chris. I broke it up. Chickens make it across the road more than armadillos do.
But why, Conklin?
Because they're too slow?
Why did the frog cross the road? To see his flatmate.
I don't think we'll be having a barbecue.
There's some rain's coming in.
I meant to Google because, like, as I said earlier in the video, there's cyclones just off the coast, so would get some rain. I was meant to Google when that was going to come in. It might be here.
Armadillos carry leprosy. If you eat their meat or get in the excrement, you can contract it. Wow. Our koalas here carry chlamydia.
Chlamydia.
It's been really bad for the koala population across Australia. Chlamydia has wiped out heaps of them. I didn't think he even still got leprosy these days.
Well, they have what's the word?
Rabies?
Yes. Sorry.
That was a good guess, wasn't it?
I couldn't think. They still have rabies.
I've never known a case of rabies in Australia. I'm not sure. That's not saying that it doesn't exist. I don't know, but I've never seen it or heard of it.
And then we get parvo. The dogs get parvo here.
Bad. But you can get shots for it. I mean, they're supposed to be vaccinated against parvo when they're pups.
Just check. That is a true fact.
Wow.
JB. They've got hard armors, though, don't they? The armadillos, or are they soft?
Very, very hard, leathery skin.
Yeah,
and they sort of like curl up into a little ball.
Yeah, and roll.
I don't know how true that is. I've never seen a real one do it. I've seen it on like cartoons and that, I think.
Well, that's like your flying foxes carry the Larissa
that's a bad virus. That'll kill you.
Your bats in here, the bats here have the Larissa virus.
Fruit bats are huge compared to your bats. The flying fox.
Yeah.
Flying fox is a macrobat and not an acrobat, a macrobat. Probably about, I don't know, what, anywhere from 12 to 18 inches long or tall. Fruit bat.
But a scratch or a bite from them, it can kill you. No worries, Munching. Can you please check out my channel? I have food.
I might forget Munching, so just leave a comment or something on one of our vids, or when this live stream goes up to video, if you want to leave a comment on one of them, then I'll go and check it out then.
Some armadillos are naturally infected with leprosy, also known as Hansen's disease, according to the Centers for Disease Control.
There you go. And anyone else in here, if you've got channels, if you just want to subscribe to each other, go right ahead and support each other.
Yeah.
And if by chance you're not subscribed to us yet, subscribe and hit the bell if you want to find out when our live streams are, so you get notified. And lastly, hit the thumbs up for us, or 3/4 of a thumbs up if you want to give a thumb with no thumbnail.
Yeah. big thumb.
Big thumb.
A big thumb. I would never have thought of eating one anyway. Yeah, there's just certain things that you just can't imagine eating. Like you guys probably wouldn't imagine eating a kangaroo. What animal would over there that you couldn't imagine eating?
A toad.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Possum might cook up all right on the fire.
A squirrel.
Squirrels. We don't have squirrels here.
I was waiting for Diesel to jump up.
Oh, squirrel. Where's the squirrel?
No, night back. Have a good sleep.
Squirrel's his favourite toy. Thanks heaps for calling in, Beck.
They eat frog's legs. I wonder if they can make an antidote for leprosy from their blood. I will when it gets back.
Leprosy was really big in, what, the 17th century? Or might have even been the 18th or 19th century. So I thought they might have even come up with a vaccine or something. I've never looked into it.
Opossums are like big rats.
Yeah.
Night, puppy breath.
Our possums are cute. One ran up the big tree beside the driveway when I came in last night. Night, puppy breath. If we don't see you beforehand, we'll see you next week.
Yeah. Next week will probably be hang on, I'll do
Easter.
I'll just do a quick look.
Might be Easter.
It's 28th. Go. April. Yeah, it will be. It will be an Easter one.
Close enough to Easter to call it Easter trivia.
Yeah. So next week's trivia will be Easter.
More than likely, just keep an eye out for the ad.
Yeah.
But more than likely, next week's will be Easter. And we'll mix it up with a little bit of religion and commercial side of it.
Yeah. And like all trivia that we try and do.
Try and keep it general.
Yeah. Yeah. But it will be Easter.
Conklin. Hey, Conklin, I went to a restaurant the other night and I said to the waiter, "Do you have frog's legs?" He said, "No, I always walk like this."
Oh, we might have to head off, and I've got to take a boy for a haircut. He wants to get. Yeah, you do. You have plenty of time. So we'll take him for a haircut and get ready for a barbecue that might get rained on. Thank you again for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
Take care, everybody.
Thank you once again. And if we don't see you in the live stream before then, or in someone else's live stream, or through video comments, if we don't see you in any of those places, we'll catch you back here next week, 8 p.m. or 7:30.
8 p.m.
8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, USA. USA. See you.
Bye.
Bye.